Yo, why did that music go crazy?
I was going.
I was low-key bumping. I was bumping before this came on. I was out of my head. I was crazy. Where'd you get that? Is that like some DMCA free music?
That's the preloading stuff that's already on this StreamYard thing.
Ooh, fancy. Again, we don't pay $20 a month for nothing here.
This is true. This is true.
Shout out StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard. Yep.
Never heard of it before we started this.
Sponsor the pod.
Have I? Well, we're back. Episode 9. Ooh. Ian is back. We missed him.
Look at that headset. That is fucking. Look at the new headset Ian's rocking. You look like you're ready to go play some Call of Duty or something.
This is the headset I wear when we play Call of Duty.
Oh, look at that!
The audio quality is a bit better, so we're
maybe I should just hold on. Let me put mine on just so I feel like I'm in the mood.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Okay. Also, is it that cold to wear a winter hat in Chicago right now?
It's pretty cold.
It's like 40 degrees.
That cannot relate, guys. Ziggy, how do you think that feels?
I know. Let's see.
I can't relate.
We're getting a little.
That's so funny. You're in the warm. That's funny.
I'm Midwestern, born and raised, and I'm not soft, so I don't give a shit. Next segment.
I mean, we're all born.
Yes. I mean, this is true. But
not soft. Next segment.
All right. Well,
that hurts my ear, so I'm gonna take it off.
Sounding bitter.
Well, hold on. Before actually we play our game,
I like games. I like losing them too.
I want to just cover one thing here. So, as we all know, this past weekend was Halloween.
Yes.
Ian, did you go trick or treating? Because you weren't on the podcast. Did you get your almond joys?
I have plenty of almond joys at the ready at all times.
I gave a kid an almond joy for like some of the kids were trick or treating. He spit in my face.
I had about 6 on me when I went to the movie theater today. So
they didn't stop you. Like, whoa, what you got in your pocket there? Here's some crinkles in your pocket.
I think it's only fair if we start this and we have to dissect this one right here.
It's gonna be my costume, isn't it? I knew it.
That's fresh as hell. I love the glasses, by the way. I love the glasses.
Shout out JT.
Here is our dog. The
what are you drinking?
Hunter.
It's a Miller Lite.
Nah, respect. That's the way. What's the belt say?
Yeah, what does the belt say?
World's largest nuts. Saw that ad.
Where'd you get that? Amazon?
No, Spirit Halloween, dude. Oh
my God, Spirit Halloween. Okay, all right.
I had.
Well, I can't relate, so I can't get that.
I'm gonna say this is a pretty spot on costume here.
It's a fantastic costume.
Thank you.
I think it's only the beard, but you didn't have enough time to.
And you know what? And Mike, is it? You did text us in the group. Someone approached you about Brian.
Yeah. So I was gonna say also shout out my buddy who did the one braid because Dog has the one braid on the side.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Literally
I can't zoom anymore.
Yeah. So the start of the crawl, a guy comes up to me and said, "Hey, did we get Brian?" And I said, "We got him."
You were at a nice ass place. What is this? They got the palm trees. You got the pool. What the hell is this?
That's my balcony in my apartment.
Well, that is nice. That is fancy schmancy right there.
Yeah, it's my.
Can you jump in the pool from there or no?
What's the second floor? So no. You could probably get in the hot tub from there. There's a hot tub.
That probably hurt, but
yeah, it's only like 3 feet deep.
Now wait, hold on, Mike.
I'm 2 feet, so it'd be perfect for me.
Mike, here's the follow up here. Where is this Ted Lasso costume?
No photos were taken of that Ted Lasso costume.
Oh, it was premium. You had to be there to see it.
And you know what happened too was like I bought the Spirit Halloween mustache and it was terrible. Like 1 out of 10. Like I took it off and like figured okay, I had to like draw my face off and everything. I even shaved, like clean shave for it, and it fell off immediately. I tried taping it. I tried getting masking tape on my face with this thing. It kept falling off. It was absolutely
dedication
brutal.
to the craft.
Yeah, you should have actually just been growing out the mustache the whole month of October.
If I was, able to do that, I would. But also my facial hair turns red for some reason.
Too.
It's just I don't know what it is. Like no one in my family that I know has red facial hair. I'm dead serious.
It's a thing.
It's like red / orange.
What do you turn into Clifford the Big Red Dog? Like what is going on over there?
I was about to say, are you getting like Andy Dalton, like orange hair? Like what are we like?
Dude,
it's I would rock that. Oh, I would.
No, I don't.
God.
Dude, no, I don't even know what it is. It's like an orange, but it's like
no, it's a thing.
Yeah, it's
I've
it's
experienced
weird.
this.
See, I want to ask a question, but I won't. I went to the movies.
Oh, what you
Yep,
see?
with Ian.
That's right. Yes, that's right.
I took Noah, Tyler, and Felipe to the movies.
Yep. What was the movie we saw? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
We saw Antlers.
Antlers. That's what it was called. I didn't like it.
I didn't hear that many good things about it.
Yeah, I didn't like it either. I didn't like it. But as a movie critic myself, I wasn't a fan.
I've seen over the past since the last time we recorded, I've seen a lot of movies. That was not one of them.
Yeah, you don't need to. We're good.
I need to. My slate is so backed up with movies right now. I had friends coming in for Halloween, but also no one else had a costume.
Dude, I told you mine's not till mid-November, and then you'll see mine.
If you saw on Instagram, I dressed up as a podcaster. I just
I did. That's why I asked if there was an actual costume. That's not a costume.
Mike, just wait. Mid-November, I think November 13th. Just wait.
You made those posts ironically. And they were funny.
Mm-hmm.
But we get it.
I was
Mike, not a costume.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all I had.
I didn't leave my house.
I didn't leave my apartment.
You'll see mine. You'll see mine.
What does that mean?
I don't know what this is.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to my brother Nate's having a costume party, and then you'll see my costume.
I feel like he told us what this costume was going to be.
I did.
I forgot.
Buzz Lightyear.
I forgot to.
Oh, well then now you just spoiled the surprise on November 13th.
Yeah. So you see me as Buzz Lightyear.
All right. So hold on. Let's just change the pace here. Let's just do what I already showed you guys. We're gonna play a game, and we're gonna play a round of Family Feud.
Dear God.
Yeah,
I watch this show all the time.
I was gonna say, was something on TV you were like, I want to play this today. Like, what was the thought process?
Shout out
we play Wheel. I would rather play Wheel of Fortune.
Episode.
No, there's not much to it. I just decided let's change up a little bit. Let's have a little fun. Let's relax.
Are we sponsored by Dayquil and Super C or something?
We are not. Ignore those. Scratch those out.
It was a welterweight championship.
All right.
The sixth.
So, like I said, so what we're gonna do? We're
the
gonna
link. Oh, my dad has one.
We're gonna roll with the order of Ian, Noah, then Mike.
I'll play the question. I have a question. We can't help each other out, right? Like in the show.
It's like the show, yeah. So we're not gonna try to.
Can't help it.
Yeah, don't try to take
question. I have another question. Okay. There's three of us, so if we go to Fast Money, who goes? Or do we have to decide?
I don't know if we're gonna get that far.
Mike, trust me, I'm a Family Feud master.
Here we go. We're gonna play. Let's do this. Who are we up against?
We're playing the
we are up against. This is actually a real person.
That
Emerson.
That's not a real name.
That's
round one. Here we go. Round one.
Ian, you're up.
Name a meat you carve at the table.
Steak.
Good answer. Noah.
Turkey. Make sure he spells it right. We can get fucked over here.
Number one answer.
Let's go. There
we go. Mike.
Chicken.
I think that's it. I think the last one's gonna be the toughest one. Oh, what? You carve some chicken?
Ian.
I don't know. Ham.
Shit. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. One more answer.
What do I carve? I can carve a duck.
There's no way.
It's the last one. It's gonna be tough to get.
Oh my gosh!
It's only worth 2 points.
Oh my gosh!
Because they surveyed 100 people.
I don't
blame you.
Beef.
Yeah. Beef is already on there. It's beef/steak.
Oh, you're right. Dang it.
Don't worry. Emerson dude, I don't know. That's a tough one. Lamb.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, I wasn't getting
I knew it was something people usually don't eat. Yeah, nah, she got 98 too. It's all right.
Oh. How do you know how much she had already?
Because it says on the top right.
Oh, damn.
All right, here we go. Next round. Here we go. Round 2. Double points.
Oh, so last round meant nothing.
Name something that a couple has a first one of.
What? Kiss. What does that even mean?
You say kiss?
Yeah.
Has a first child.
Date?
No, again. Date.
Ooh, what?
What the hell? I suck at this game.
Oh,
I
suck. House. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good one. What, dude?
Hold on, wait. We only get 3 strikes, right? Should I gotta take
No,
mine?
well, no. You have more, but you get deducted points each
Name
time
me
you get
first. Car.
So we still get time?
Yeah, we get
still have
time. Yeah.
You go ahead. Go ahead.
Pet.
Oh, good one. What?
Hell, dude?
What did you have 64?
Ian, anything? Last hope?
Just throw something out there. We got 4 seconds.
Dog. He said pet, but say dog.
No, it's too late.
Damn.
How did she get 64?
Anniversary.
Five.
What are they bringing up in the ring or something?
Yeah,
what is
you
this?
know.
Oh, man.
Dude,
That's
Emerson's
fair.
beating us by 1 point. Oh my! Or 2 points.
All right, here we go. Round
Davis
3.
is such a better one.
All right, we gotta clutch up.
Triple points. Here we go.
All right, so the other rounds meant nothing too.
Name an animal. You might worry about if you were swimming in the Amazon.
Brian Laundrie.
Jesus. Piranha.
Sir, it is not your turn.
The 2 art? Nope.
Oh, he's fucking. Oh, it's right there.
Oh,
It's right
there
there.
it is.
It's right there.
What is it? What? Is
H.
it
Left.
H.
Should be, I mean,
H?
yeah.
H.
there you go.
there you
H.
go. Yeah,
Crocodile.
yeah.
Crocodile. No, it's CR. Oh my god, he's fucking us over. Crocs.
Cocaine.
Crocs. Oh, that's good. That's good.
A snake?
Good one. Yes,
There
come
we
on.
go.
Eels. I don't know. I'm throwing something out there.
Eel.
Get to the next person. I don't have anything.
As alligator, I'm gonna say alligator because it didn't say alligator / crocodile. Boom,
Damn.
baby. Oh, I'm so good
A+.
at this.
Could you just put like fish? I don't know. I mean, piranha's probably,
Hilarious.
but like a shark or something. I don't know.
Ian.
We'll go
There's
shark. We have
sharks
5
in Amazon,
seconds.
but yeah, I don't know if
Okay.
there's a shark in the Amazon, but
There's definitely not.
A
But
caterpillar.
All right.
I don't know.
We're going. All right, we're going to fast money.
Wait, we won. We
Third.
won.
Let's
go.
fast money.
All right, so who's in
Whoa.
fast money? Who wants to do it? I want to do it.
I was
I'm-
off, so I don't want to.
No one, Mike.
No,
No
I
one,
don't
Mike.
want to do it. I was off.
You're due,
I
you're
carried
due.
this family.
You're due. This is
I
right.
carried this family.
So no, are you going?
Bottom 2 guys.
Yeah.
Bottom 2
Well,
guys.
there's 2
All
people
right.
gotta go.
All right,
No.
fine, I'll go.
No.
I'll go.
It's just one person. It's just one
Oh,
person.
okay. All right, I'll go.
All right,
Okay.
then go
I
ahead.
carried. I mean, I got all the number 1 answers.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Fast money. Noah.
I gotta earn 100 points to win a bonus.
Name an occupation where you get paid to make things disappear.
What? To make skip pass.
Name a part of your body you'd have a hard time touching your nose with.
Foot.
We'll go feet.
What the hell? What kind of question is that?
Other than feet, name something that runs.
Time. I don't know. It's fucking stupid.
In a prenub, a man might stipulate that his wife is not allowed to use his what?
What? Money. I don't know.
Name an animal that is known for being black.
Zebra.
It's gonna be close. It's
Wait.
gonna be close. Wait, you don't get to go back up?
Wait, I can't
Yes,
get.
yeah.
Wait, what? Why didn't I go back up? It was 15 seconds.
11 point. Okay, we got 11.
Okay. So
Wait,
I got two-
why didn't
Okay, I had 2
Hold
number
on.
1 answers. I should have went for fast money. I had 3 number 1 answers. I should have went for fast money. And there's the 4th
Ooh.
one.
I have a question. Why didn't it go back? Why didn't it go back?
That's a tough scene.
I
here.
passed
This
it to
is-
go back to it later.
I don't know. That's a tough scene.
That's not how
I don't-
Family Feud works. I'm
I
protesting.
don't know how magician
Protesting.
didn't come to your head immediately. There's no
I don't
other
know.
occupation
We broke our
but
own high
magician.
score. Come on, guys.
I'm protesting. I would have had it.
Do we want to
Can
go
we
one
talk
more
about
round real
the
fast?
sport? Can we talk
Or-
about the sports thing?
The
Let's
what?
do the sports thing. Let's talk about these sports, you know?
Too
I'm
easy.
mad.
There we go.
I'm mad.
Oh,
Mike.
sports.
Take it over.
Oh,
Well, because we have some Chicago Bulls fans here, I have to talk about the Bulls. The second place in the East right now, I think Miami Heat is number 1. They are ranked 3rd in the East defensively. The Pat Williams injury is a pretty big bummer. I mean, we talked about it. I don't know if he wasn't like out for the season last week, right?
No.
Right. So that's a pretty big hit to him.
All we were talking about last week was about their lack of depth at the forward and center position, and here we are.
Yeah, here we are again. So that's a pretty big hit. I am putting it out there now. Chicago Bulls, call the Houston Rockets and try to package something for Christian Wood, do Kobe White and whatever it takes to get Christian Wood on that team.
I thought you were gonna say John Wall.
No.
Oh, so we can get hurt the first game?
Why? No, they need to go out and they got Christian Wood. He is on a good contract. They got him with the James Harden thing, trying to get him, to stay. Obviously, good talent, young talent. Get him.
But would Houston give him up though? I mean, he is like they're one of their key.
Well, that's what I'm saying is, Kobe White is
you're gonna have
also
to give up something young. You're gonna have to give up. Doesn't they have already have a bunch of guards?
Not a point guard to the caliber of Kobe White, and then also probably draft capital is probably gonna be required, but do what you got to do to get Christian Wood. I think they're second to last in the West right now to the Pelicans. I think they're going to stay there for the foreseeable future. I think Houston can try to get as much capital as they can. Putting it out there now for the Bulls to go and do that. Is there any other big names, guys, you want on like the trade market or the buyout market for a big man or like bigger forwards?
What's pretty good because he's on my fantasy team. Al Horford on the Celtics.
Yep, he is doing pretty good.
He's putting up like 50 fantasy points a damn day.
Okay, here's one. I mean, I know he was rumored. I mean, not even rumored. I know that there was some talk that he could get moved. Could maybe a returning from injury Pascal Siakam.
His contract is terrible, and the Bulls' payroll isn't that flexible right now.
And I'm gonna guess Toronto's gonna want something.
Whoa! I think Toronto could be contending. Do you see the way they've been playing?
I mean, they've been playing good.
They've actually been playing pretty damn good. Have you seen the way they play? I mean, we can talk about it later. Actually, we're talking about the Bulls. We'll talk about it later.
I mean, honestly, I'm putting Kobe White in pretty much a lot of trade packages to get that piece. To be honest with you,
oh yeah, they don't need him.
So he's a really good player. He's a good young player. He's not a scrub. So
I'm just gonna say it right now because I know we all were thinking it. It's a damn shame that Cristiano Felicio is not on the team right now.
I mean, he was the depth when they were down or up by 50. When they were down or up by 50, they needed somebody in.
I know Ian was thinking it as the Bulls fan. I know he's wishing that Felicio was here.
Dude, the Bulls were saying Ian before Felicio.
Yeah, I got to get some thoughts on the Bulls from Ian because he wasn't on last week, and they're red hot. They're fun to watch. I got to get some quick thoughts.
Marvin Bagley.
That would be a good. Would you do Kobe White for him, or do you think you could get him for less?
I mean,
because Bagley's not even in the rotation right now, or is he back in?
I don't think so.
I don't think he is. Last time I checked. So I mean, if you don't have to go with Kobe for Marvin
Bagley,
that'd be good. But that's the most popular name that I see in Bulls circles that have been coming up. So I'm just happy they're watchable. I keep my expectations as
Marvin Bagley hasn't played.
I was about to say he's played in one game.
So 10 minutes.
If we can throw him peanuts just to coming off the
and that's
bench
and that's what I mean. I don't even think you would need to throw Kobe White for a guy like that because he's already unhappy at the org as is. He's not even in the rotation.
What about Hassan Whiteside, from Utah?
That's also a good. I mean,
they don't really need him, do they? They got Gobert.
Who has Gobert?
The Utah Jazz.
I thought you were talking about like the Bulls like to get him. I'm like,
the Bulls to get
Hassan
Whiteside.
Yeah, I guess, but like, I mean, he's on a pretty great contract too, and I mean, the Jazz, he makes like $1 million, I think, or nothing that crazy. He's on a minimum, so it's not. I mean, it's just not worth it to trade a guy like that right now.
DeRozan has his third straight 30-point game, by the way. Just saw that pop up. So
yeah, they're down by 4.
That was like the worst free agency move of the offseason, but so far, might be the best player on the team.
Who said that? Who said it was the worst?
The front offices did.
Oh, you got him. You got him over Levine
at this current moment, like right now, right this second, like today.
Oh, DeMar just made another. They're down by 2.
I mean,
Mike Hassan Whiteside 1 year, $2.4 million.
Yeah, which I mean, for the Jazz, why would they even entertain it? There's really no need.
Like, I didn't think he was making a chunk change.
Number 1 team in the West too. Right,
he's been playing pretty good too.
So yep. Playing real good. But that's just my quick thoughts on the Bulls. Obviously, I have to talk about my Lakers. We were looking great offensively. It's really starting to come together. Russell Westbrook really, balled out and showed he was Russell Westbrook last night. LeBron took over late in the 4th. The game was still close. Jalen Green had 2 phenomenal threes, one over Anthony Davis. I don't know if you guys watched any of the highlights of that game.
Yeah, I saw it.
That's one of those
ball
shots
floated for like 10 seconds.
Literally, just put your hands up and there's nothing you could do, right? You got a top defensive guy in the league. But I think the Lakers are playing really well these last couple games.
What about Carmelo?
Getting into form.
He's been on fire.
He's been on fire. He's playing exactly what he needs to play. I think he loves the lights of LA. He's being in, every time he's in Staples Center, he's getting a loud chance from everybody, as everybody is in Staples. But they've welcomed him with open arms. That's a very fun team to watch. Westbrook is slowly but surely going to get more integrated with everything, and he's going to be more confident to be himself. As long as he stops taking freaking 3-pointers, then I'm good. And LeBron too, because he's been taking a lot of threes recently, and I haven't liked it. He's been off. I think he's like 1 of 16 over his last like 4 games, something, or even 3 games, something crazy. But he is shooting better from the free throw line, about 77% right now. He has a new technique. Looks absolutely calm, collected. I think he's shooting 78%. His career is like 73. So my guy's looking phenomenal. I want to talk quickly on Cade Cunningham because there's been a lot of things on is this dude a bust?
Dude, he played like 2 games
already. Yeah. Again, I agree, but when you see it all over Twitter and people love to react and overreact, I saw it literally on ESPN segments today. Is he good? And I think there's a couple good things I do like with Cade's game. Number one is that he's not afraid to shoot the ball. I mean, that's something with like a guy like a Markelle Fultz who was like afraid to do some things like that, or even Ben Simmons who's afraid to shoot. You're not really seeing that with Cade. I think he's just getting more integrated. I think he's trying to play a lot more hero ball with the Detroit Pistons. And there's literally nobody on the Pistons besides Jeremy Grant, who's probably going to be gone from that team or traded to a contender by the deadline. So I do think he's trying to do too much, like just live up to a LaMelo Ball type player, trying to get, on the stat sheet across the board. And the game is fast. It takes a little bit to get integrated. He's coming off injury. I don't think he's terrible. Like I've been seeing literally on ESPN.
Isn't he on minutes restrictions too? Like why?
Yeah, that's their future. So why rush him back in?
Yeah, you're the Pistons. You're not going to contend.
I want to get your guys' thoughts real quick before I go into my awards. I'll just go through quickly, but Zion Williamson, dude looks. I mean, just call it what it is.
You see the Mountain Dew commercial?
Dude looks big.
Bro, he does not look great.
Dude, he looks big.
He's pulling a James Harden.
It's undisclosed what this injury even is at this point. Like, it's just undisclosed. Like, it's an ankle thing, or he had some surgery and didn't tell the Pelicans. I think he's gone. We talked about it with the Ayton contract. Excuse me. I think a couple weeks back on who's going to be the first player to decline that and go get a much cheaper contract in a big market. I think it's going to be him because I think he's just done. I think he hates the organization. I think he hates the team doctors, which is a common trend, AKA Anthony Davis.
Kawhi Leonard.
I don't know that him too, but different organization. But because, like in New Orleans, the Saints and the Pelicans use like the same doctors.
That's why. They go 2 completely different sports.
Exactly. So
there's different injuries.
It's had some people who are superstars or superstar potential give them a side eye, like, okay, well, now I know how you just don't give a shit.
And the whole Saints team's hurt too, so like they got so much to worry about over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So,
hold on, Mike. Before you dive into your awards real fast, I just wanted quick thoughts from. I just want to throw out teams and stuff. Celtics. Are we worried?
No, I think Jalen.
Wasn't the teammates fighting? Like Marcus Smart was like telling them to pass the ball.
I did see right before we started recording that they are holding a players-only meeting, or did hold a players-only meeting prior to the game today, in which they are winning right now by almost 20.
Aren't they playing the Magic?
They are.
They are playing the Magic.
So they're okay.
Honestly, I'm not. I think Jaylen Brown has been playing phenomenal. And Jason Tatum is still. He has his little shooting slump these first couple of games, but Marcus Smart, I think the team just expects to be better. I think they just have the mentality to be better, being a middle tier playoff team. I think they're like 2-6 right now. It's just frustration. I mean, Marcus Smart is definitely a vocal guy, gets into the game, puts his body out on the floor every single night, and that's just his personality. So I really see too much of it. It's like Draymond Green when he bitches and complains to the team and they have to have players meetings. It's kind of the same thing for me. Obviously not the same championship pedigree, but to me, I'm not too worried.
Okay. Next up, Kyrie Irving.
He's still in the news?
He is because the New York just got a new mayor, and they are planning on revisiting the city's COVID-19 mandates with vaccines once he takes office on January 1st.
Oh, God. It's a while.
I did see that.
I did not hear those.
I did see. I saw that they will welcome him back with open arms if the decision does get changed.
Obviously,
yeah. I mean that kind of makes sense to me. Also saw his Instagram post on Halloween about like the Matrix guy that he posted. Like, I don't think you're that revolutionary, Mr. Kyrie Irving. So I don't really know if you're being compared to the Matrix character. So I saw that was laughing at it.
But. And then just any team right now that maybe is overperforming than what we actually think they will finish as.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to think what team that's been like. I mean, honestly, the Warriors have been the biggest surprise to me. They're still balling out even with a lot of injuries. Still to top guys and top young guys, and even Klay Thompson. I don't see the Wizards.
Yeah, the Wizards are 5-2.
I didn't realize what they were. At. I mean, they actually have pretty good depth of just like good guys, like good players, but. I mean,
the Magic have 2 wins. That's kind of overperforming.
I guess. Yeah, no kidding, dude.
The Cavaliers are 4-4, and they've beaten some pretty good teams.
Yeah, the East is honestly pretty good. It's gonna be tough.
They beat the Hornets.
Raptors.
They beat the Nuggets.
Raptors on a 4-game win streak. About to make it 5.
You see the way the Raptors play
and Scotty Barnes has been out the last 3 games.
I like what the Raptors do because you see how the way they take the ball up, they don't even give it to a point guard. They just like let the center run the floor because they don't want to waste time finding a guard. So they're just like, all right, whoever gets the ball, just take it up the floor. Which I'm practice got to use, but
I'm loving what I'm seeing so far from the team.
Well, and the Cavs are up by 7 against the Blazers. Look at you, Cavs.
All right, Mike, you can take it over. Let me put your little graphic. There it is. Mike's awards power rankings.
Sure. So my most improved player, I still have at number 1. I still have Ja Morant, 3rd in the league right now in scoring. I got another guy though at 2nd. That's for me is Harrison Barnes. I think he's averaging over 21 points a game right now for the Sacramento Kings. No one here has watched Sacramento Kings, and I get it. Well, actually, no,
I did
like the Sacramento Kings.
I watched the Suns.
That's right.
I watched the Kings game where he hit the buzzer beater.
So he's ranked 2nd right now. I still have Bridges pretty high, but I also have just a shout out to Cole Anthony. He's been playing really well in his sophomore season. For the
Magic. They have 2 wins.
So that's my most improved. 6th man, I still have Tyler Hero at number 1. And I have Montrezl Harrell now in the mix at number 2 for the Washington Wizards. Rookie of the year. I mean, is that me? I heard it earlier. Is that me?
I heard it. I don't know what it is, but it's staticky as hell.
I don't know what it was either. I heard it a little bit. I mean, I tried to adjust my stuff, and it was me. All right. Nevertheless, rookie of the year.
Might be.
You mentioned it already. I got Scotty Barnes at number 1. Even me being out the 3 games, averaging 18 a game. Jalen Green I have as the 2nd, and Evan Mobley, his game is fantastic to watch on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh, hold on, real fast, because you touched Jalen Green. There's been a lot of, I know after the Raptors game, oh my God, it was so much hate on him. Everyone's just like, oh, look at Scotty. This is why they didn't draft Jalen Green. He's Green's
not just basketball fans. He's only like 4 games.
I know, and it's just like, dude, come on. He's like, Scotty played good, yeah, but
yeah, it's basketball Twitter. And Scotty Barnes also is playing around a lot more significantly better players.
Yeah, do you go on any Bleacher Report comments? The first comment's like LaMickey, LaFraud. I mean, that's the only comments you really see.
Or NBA Youngboy better, either one.
Yeah, so something stupid in the comments.
But yeah, so I mean, I don't really take too much stock in it. Jalen Green he's not afraid to shoot the ball. He's a great offensive talent, which is why he was drafted as high as he was. But I just really, Evan Mobley's been looking incredible. He kind of reminds me of a guy that's on the Lakers right now and wears number 3. So he's his game is really fluid. So I have him at 3rd right now. Defensive player of the year, I got 3 names. Matisse Thybulle is actually my number 1 for defensive player of the year right now. 2.5 steals and 1.5 blocks a game. Al Horford,
like a guard?
A little bit. Yeah, he's one of the best defensive players in this league. So keep an eye out. Al Horford, you mentioned him earlier, over 3 blocks a game right now.
Yeah, that's how he gets all his fantasy points. He's got like 40 something right. I can look up how much he is right now.
Yes, and Ian's outrageously scored.
Dude, Blue, bro, Al Horford's got 12 points.
It's default. I don't know what you guys are complaining about.
Horford has 12 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, 7 blocks, and 2 steals. What the?
Yes. So
he's like 38.
Got to mention him, and then lastly, obviously Rudy Gobert. I think he's number 1 in total defensive efficiency.
No, so normal.
And it's normal for him. My MVP right now, currently number 1 is Jokic. Is averaging, as a repeat, 24 points, 14 rebounds a game, shooting 60% from the field and over 40% from 3 as a center.
No way he wins though. There's no way he wins.
It's possible. I mean, we've seen a repeat. We've seen a repeat by my number 2 player. That's Giannis. I've seen him repeat before, and as a top. I mean, he's leading in PER as well. So
I know we're only 8 games as of right now, I guess.
And then my third place is that me?
I hear
my third place is I hear it too, but I feel like it wouldn't be me if I could hear it too, right? I don't know. But my third place is
check your Warzone headset. Check your Call of Duty headset real quick. I think he got flashed. That's what it was. He got stung by a stun grenade.
Yeah, it'll get you. And then third place is Steph Curry. But that's all I got for NBA. Super, super excited it's back.
I am with you. Any closing remarks from Noah, Ian? Either one of you guys?
RJ Barrett's really good. Really good. Is this his third year or second year?
He's the same class as Zion, so I think it's his third year.
Okay, because he's been playing phenomenal.
Did we even before even the last time we recorded the Bulls Knicks game, electric.
I forgot about that. Did they win?
They lost by 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, they're falling apart right now. 0-0 field goals in the last 3.5 minutes.
But no, the historic franchises, when they do good, that's when the league's better. And I think when the Knicks and Bulls are both good, I think the league is better.
Does give off those 90s vibes.
I do agree. Noah.
Yes?
The season has come to a wrap.
Yep. And the Atlanta Braves, who had a 0.4 percentage at All-Star break to win the World Series, won. That shows you those numbers mean nothing because 0.4, that makes no sense. And they won. So
crazy.
I will say this World Series wasn't that great. Can I say it?
I didn't watch.
Okay.
I lost interest.
Okay.
Can I
Jesus, did you watch it?
I watched Game 3 from a betting perspective.
Exactly. That's my point has been proven.
Obviously, I know it was long ago now. But do we at least accept the Sox loss in the first round, knowing that they lost to the runner-up?
I accepted it right when it happened. The Astros are a better team.
Lynn, so
I knew the Astros were a better team. I just picked them because I'm a Sox fan. But the Braves were just outpowered them, top to bottom. Every facet of the game, the Braves just played better, which is so weird because usually Houston, they get their home runs. They had 2 in 6 games, 2 homers in 6 games. Braves had 14. That's the stat and nowadays it's home runs win you games, and 2 is not going to win you enough. Like the White Sox, how they lost, they had like 2.
If there is one thing that we did see though for sure, trade deadline moves mean something.
It was like the first time in history where people picked up in midseason, won the NLCS MVP and the World Series MVP. With Soler and Rosario. Soler winning the World Series, which had the mammoth of a fucking homer.
So I just opened up the the MLB predictions from March 31st when we did this on the first go around of the Unathletic podcast. Just so we can get a refresher here, Noah, your World Series was Sox, Dodgers in 6. Ian, you had Padres, White Sox, Sox in 6. I had the Braves, Yankees, and Braves in 7.
Oh, congratulations, Mike! Congratulations. At least one of us got something right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't recall at all picking the Braves to go that far.
Yeah, why would you pick the? That's but good for you, man. I mean, you knew it. I wouldn't have seen why they picked them. But yeah, go ahead. Good job. You did it.
I don't know why I did, but I did.
But you see, Trevor Plouffe back in March said Braves in 6 against the Astros. Yeah, he's a time traveler.
How about the one dude from 2016 that said it?
Yeah, that's like some black magic.
Every year when that happens, every championship,
yeah, because there's
always that one dude,
of these,
and it's just.
I'm gonna tweet out like the Phillies are gonna win in like 7 years.
No, you should tweet out something about the Jets.
That's not real. That's not realistic.
Mike White's gonna lead them to the Super Bowl in 5 years.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there about the GOAT. All right.
So, but Atlanta Braves, great, happy for Freddie Freeman.
Oh, that's yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Freddie is one of those players in the whole MLB that deserves a championship, just like Jose Abreu. But Freddie Freeman's definitely one of them. Seeing him with his kid. This kid's going to win a World Series before the fucking White Sox are probably going to win one. But
all I could say is that this Braves team's not going away anytime soon.
they're
going to only get better.
Well, Ian did bring up a good point. He texted, if Acuna didn't get hurt, would they have won? I don't think so. Because they wouldn't have picked up Soler, and they wouldn't have picked up Rosario, because they needed Jock Peterson.
Yeah.
All these players that were key in the playoffs, they probably would never picked up because they had Acuna, who was one of the greatest players in the league. So I think Ian brings up a great point on that.
It's one of those great what ifs.
What if Acuna never got hurt? I mean, at the time, everyone's all right, season's over. Wrap it up.
Yeah.
I mean, even like the percentages, 0.4% to win the World Series. It makes me not like want to look at these numbers because 0.4, that's like what even is that?
You probably should never.
Yeah, because like what the Jets probably have like a fucking 0.0001.
Well, I'm sure this past week they probably had close to a 0% chance to win against the Bengals. Yet here they were.
Yeah, exactly.
Different league though.
Different. Everything's different, and it's just a win, not a championship.
Well, besides the Braves, we already are having movement. Tucker Barnhart going to the Tigers, and I love that move.
He'll be the backup lefty catcher. They already have a righty.
Mike, are you surprised? Mike, you have a surprised look on your face. Is that for Tucker Barnhart?
You guys didn't hear that, right? Did you?
No.
I had some ESPN in the background, like the stats for basketball, and an ad was playing and blasting in my ears. So I was like worried that was also going on. I don't know. I exited out of it so fast because my ears were destroyed, and I was worried about the live thing.
No. Barnhart to the tie, I like that. But I think the biggest and sad, I know it's sad to me, Buster Posey retiring. Yep. I think Wednesday. Hall of Famer. I don't think there's no debate. Hall of Famer. One of the greatest catchers of all time.
First ballot?
In my opinion, yeah.
I'd say so.
I mean, he's at 3 World Series, an MVP, a Rookie of the Year, probably 10-time All-Star, damn near. I mean, one of the greatest catchers of all time. Yeah.
It's the Joey Bart
huge loss for the Giants, by the way, because if you saw from the opt-out and the shortened season, the Giants were terrible. Buster Posey comes back. He's like the glue of the team. Losing Buster Posey is going to hurt the Giants a lot. In my opinion, I just think it's going to hurt them a
lot. So let's wrap up MLB with let's just quick right now, November 3rd. Throw out team championship. Who's winning next year? Before any offseason,
I'm surprised we're not going to talk about the impending players strike. That's definitely going to happen, and the lockout.
Not now. Not right now. We'll get into that later. All right, God, not this.
You don't have a CBA. Like, there's not going to be a season next year. What are you talking about?
The Jeopardy, and it's probably not going to happen. It's probably going to delay it a couple months. It's fine. We'll just have fun right now.
All right, Mike, you say Rays. Ian, who you throwing out?
Rays.
White Sox.
Okay.
Well, since the Braves won last year, no one picked them. I'm gonna pick a team no one's picking. Give me the Blue Jays.
I like that. Astros.
Oh, come on. Really? Picking the cheater? That is great. I actually seeing the Astros lose is pretty fun though.
I get it.
I'm
love
not gonna lie. I think there's a lot of people tweeting, and I will second it. I think it was better to watch them lose than them to be banned from the postseason.
Get banned.
In the world.
Get banned. They shouldn't have the opportunity.
I don't want to support them playing.
What was that, Ian?
I don't want to have to look at them.
That's fair. Carlos Correa, he's gone, right?
Yeah, Tigers.
Cub.
Tigers.
Ooh.
But they don't need a shortstop.
Yankees, they'll figure it out. They'll move pieces
The
around.
Yankees will get a short. I think they're gonna get Story.
That's Seager.
Or Seager. They could be Seager too. The Yankees are getting a shortstop. Gleyber Torres, they don't like.
I saw that Yankees were done with Story.
Okay, so they'll probably get Seager.
Seager.
It seems like they have the money for it. They'll give up like $1 billion for somebody.
Where do you think Trevor Story goes then?
Not the Rockies.
The Cardinals.
Awesome.
That wouldn't be terrible. They think
reunite you from Nolan Arenado.
Reading them out. Yeah, get Arenado and Story back together. That's not bad. I like that.
With Goldschmidt there too. That'd be fun. All right. Any other closing remarks here before we officially wrap a bow on the season?
Just hope they get that CBA done.
That's all I'm saying. I don't even want to get in.
Ian, do you want to talk about it? It seems like you want to talk about it.
No, don't get it. No, this is like a winter thing, dude. This is
why do you think there's a little bit of movement going on right now before the season officially ends and it officially expires and everything gets frozen? Dude, people are trying to get paid before the time runs out.
We'll talk about it in winter time, not now. We need to talk about some more important things, which I don't know what we're doing next.
Hold on, key dates. Let's just see the next key date here. I'm just looking. I'm not saying we had to discuss
the winter meetings. I don't know.
That'll be up before then.
No, let's see. Deadline to tender their eligible free agents with qualifying offers is the 7th. Free agency begins on the 7th. So there you go. So we are mere days away.
Yeah, but it's the
March.
Yeah, it's the MLB, so players won't sign till March, till like before spring training.
Let's see.
I have something.
We have our awards winners come the 7th and 8th.
NL MVP is it's going to be a toss up in my opinion.
What do you got, Mike?
There's someone that's on the Sox that's like really young. It's someone's brother or something, right? It's like younger guy. He's like 17 or 18. He's like
Tatis?
Elijah Tatis.
Yeah, what about him?
Is that it? He plays for the fall league for the White Sox.
Yeah.
I think. Isn't that here?
Yeah.
In Arizona, I think I'm gonna.
Yeah, they play in Arizona. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to a game and watch them. So maybe I'll get some.
Hey,
I know.
Mike,
I know the hot.
When I go to spring training, we got to go to a game. I'm coming down this year for spring training.
Yeah, come through. Let me know.
It's spring training.
I know the
God, Ian's always got to be here to ruin all the fun. Like, come on, dude.
I'm excited for the CBA negotiations.
Because that's the fun part about
that's
baseball.
The part of baseball
is rich people arguing with rich people.
That's as boring as the sport is, and you know it.
I do know it.
I mean, I know the hot name right now for Arizona Fall League for the Sox. That's Mika Rodolfo.
Oh, the guy who's been on I feel like he's been on the team for 70 years.
That's me and Ryland's guy. We love Mika Rodolfo.
Dude, he's been on the team for
Arizona
so
Fall
long.
League's for like that 18, 17-year-olds, not some dude that's been there for like 4 different times.
Mika Rodolfo signed when he was 16. That's why I feel like he's been here for forever.
Yeah, exactly.
God, I can't wait for all the disappointment when the Sox don't sign a right fielder and it's just Mika Rodolfo on opening day. If there's
they're getting somebody, and it's going to be a below average fielder.
Welcome to opening day on July 4th,
like Adam Eaton,
2022.
I was gonna say that in 2020 they started in July 24th.
That's
I think
again, but for a different.
Okay, guys, over under 161 games. We going over or under? You think they're gonna play the full season?
Yes.
Over.
You think they're gonna play the full season?
At stake.
Mike, you think they're gonna play the full season?
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
I'm thinking optimistically.
So. I think they could figure it out. I think it helps.
Stuff figured out.
It helps that fans are back in. Everyone getting their money. That helps a lot.
Quickly because we know we hate talking about it. Quickly, NHL real fast.
Coyotes suck. Coyotes are the worst team in any sport right now.
Yes,
they're the worst team.
My God, yes.
I need to get to a game.
Dude, they're like 9-1. Like they're 0-10. They're so bad.
Didn't the Blackhawks just get a win?
They just got a win.
The Coyotes are worse than them. They're worse. The Coyotes are worse. The Coyotes
maybe the gap isn't as bad.
At least the Hawks have Kane or something. They get a hat trick. Oh my God, the Coyotes have nothing.
So
Scandals are better than the Coyotes, though.
Yeah, that is true.
What was it?
The Blackhawks scandals are better. That's what he said.
Oh, Coyotes doing good in scandals too.
let's see. Since we last recorded, Joel Quenneville did get fired. Well, he quit. I'm sorry, he resigned.
Yep.
Which is good. He should not have been able to coach on Wednesday, but it's okay. It's all right, Gary Bettman. We're still doing good, right?
No, it's the NHL. They're not doing good.
It doesn't seem like that whole
never doing good.
That situation is still not any better. Again, good for Kyle Beach speaking out. Unfortunate situation for him. Blackhawks are still disgusting. I'm glad Jonathan Toews, I guess, revamped his word on the situation and didn't just go out there and say that, Stan and Joel are great guys. He went back and said he feels bad for Kyle Beach.
See, the problem with that is I saw his first statement, when he gave it on TV, but I didn't know that he said anything else. So, cares.
Yeah, I mean, Ian, I know you were, we missed your commentary on that whole thing last week because we know that you had dived very deep into that whole thing.
I read the report, actually. I read the whole thing. It's nasty. Don't do it. It's gross. It's weird. I don't want to beat a dead horse. I'm sure everyone that has an ability to say something about anything has said enough about it.
Yeah.
The Bulls did lose.
So did the Knicks. They got their asses kicked. I'm so
yeah. I didn't want to interrupt.
The
parlay was looking
where we
good.
talk more about the NBA.
Well, no, I was just gonna say,
who cares about the NHL?
Well, and the NHL is getting worse because there's a whole thing now with the Penguins. Isn't one their coach sexual assaulting?
Oh yeah, I read that. Everyone's getting made right now. That's tough.
Yeah. Let's see.
Wait, pretty funny moment. Look at. Sorry, this is not a funny moment for that. Look at the ESPN screenshot I just sent. Look at the Hawks net score. Look what it shows.
Oh, Jesus. 95-0, huh? Pretty accurate.
Damn, they're getting clapped.
Raptors won 5 straight. There we go.
Look at the Cavs. They beat the Blazers.
All right, well, that's about it for hockey.
Who cares about NHL? Dude, I don't
Maple Leafs are back. That's all that matters. Maple Leafs are
both
back.
Both my teams have a combined 1 win.
All right, Ian. There's a lot of lots of stuff happening this week.
Oh, here we go.
Out of the way, really quick. Mercer beat the Citadel 34-7 on the road. Big road game. They got Chattanooga and ETSU left. I think they're going to be ranked in the FCS coaches poll going into the playoffs. So I don't want to alarm anyone, but Mercer bounced back from that VMI loss earlier last month. Okay.
Ian, what do we want to do? We want to go college football playoffs, or do we want to go with Maction?
Huh? Mac and cheese.
I mean,
it's Ian's favorite time of the year.
Well, I didn't know that was even something we were going to discuss.
Either.
I mean, happy Maction to all those who
care,
observe.
Yeah, that's not me.
It's a very select few.
Aren't there? Isn't there? There's games on right now, right?
Yeah, NIU's playing right now.
Oh, let me not put that channel on.
Oh, damn.
It's a little harsh.
What channel is it on?
Tough crowd.
ESPN2 or ESPNU, probably.
I'm not watching the Hawks.
Hey, it's a football game.
I know. The
Let's see. NIU is
Central
down
Michigan against Western
38.
Oh, the Nets game's. Oh, the Nets game's on. I'm watching that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think they're up 95.
Yeah, it's 98-0 now. Holy shit.
All
right, Ian, go ahead. I know there's a lot of controversy this week with.
Well, I just want to say real quick. I love the MAC. I love the MAC very much, but when the MAC has their games on set, okay, go ahead, Noah.
What's the difference between the MAC and anything else that's been going on?
Okay, so you know how there's the Power 5 and the Group of 5?
Sure.
Okay, so the Group of 5 are the smaller ones. So the MAC is the Mid-American Conference. So it's all of the colleges in the Big West, or in the Midwest rather, like NIU, that are schools but aren't really big ones,
Okay, so it's for all the lower football.
So what they did a few years ago, probably a decade ago. So now they went to ESPN and said, we'll put all of our conference games in November on Tuesday and Wednesday if you put them on national TV. And ESPN was like, yes.
Because they got nothing else to show?
Pretty much. So it gives the MAC their national, they get that big stage.
Did y'all just see Mike? He's dropped his headset.
Oh. No, I didn't even watch.
Man went for a handful of peanuts and then just dropped his mic. All right, continue, Ian. I had to say something.
They get the national
M&M's.
stage, and they get to do it on a weekday. So it's honestly a lot of fun. It's really like crappy, like disgusting defense.
Oh, I love
football
that.
I'm very much into. It's very, very popular in the gambling scene. A lot of people like to bet on it.
Central and Western Michigan.
And you get rivalry games. The Battle of the Bricks was last night.
Dude, I just turned it on a touchdown. Western Michigan
Ohio.
just got I literally just put it on a touchdown. Just happened.
See that? Things are happening.
The Western Michigan Broncos.
So there's that, and you got a Fun Belt game on Thursday night. So
I love terrible football.
Well, you're in luck because there's a lot going on this week in the realm of college. So
Ian, here, let's see. I should be able to pull up the rankings for you so we can have a visual.
Yeah, so we made it. We got the committee's first slate of 25. I always think this is very interesting.
This is perfect. Here we go. Here you go, Ian.
Okay.
Right here.
Just gonna let him say what we got.
Boom. There it is.
We're pretty much focusing on the top 10, right?
I'm gonna run through it really quick. I think what's interesting every year when this happens is that none of this ever looks the way it does when it's over. It just doesn't.
Besides probably Georgia.
There are a few teams that'll stick, but the top four has never stayed the same. So from that perspective, I would just say everyone relax. I think it's interesting because what you're seeing is the first slate of the committee's criteria when they put the rankings together. It's your first chance to look at what they value and what they don't. So when you look at where teams are ranked versus what their records are, you kind of get to paint a picture of what matters as we go forward. Because we've been following the AP poll the entire time up to this, and now it's not the Associated Press anymore. It's the College Football Playoff Committee. They have a totally different criteria.
Why do they wait so long for them to step in?
So that they have a healthy sample size of games to judge the rankings. So people are not happy. People are very upset.
Why? The one I've seen is
I feel like San Diego State should be 24. I mean, that's
Cincinnati.
Right.
Cincinnati is the hot one.
Yeah, so Cincinnati is sitting comfortably at 8-0. They're the best team in the American. They were a team that was not so much. I mean, they were honestly probably more so in the conversation last year than they might end up being this year. So they were a team that coming into the season, everyone was like, who's that group of 5 team that can break through, make the top 4 for the first time? Because since this has been a thing, it hasn't happened yet. They're at 6, and you have Ohio State, who has a loss, at 5, and then you have Oregon, who also has a loss, but has a loss to Stanford in the top 4. That really rubbed people the wrong way. Even Oklahoma's 9-0 and Wake Forest are 8-0, and they're both 8 and 9 respectively. So there's a lot of conversation. Michigan has a loss also about what is important when you're putting your rankings together, and what are you looking at? Because Ohio State lost to number 4, so their only loss is like a better loss than Cincinnati having no losses. Basically, they're getting credit for playing a better opponent in non-conference, so they get put one up, even though.
So they're playing favorites.
Yes, that's what the committee does.
So the Ohio State is the favorite child. Cincinnati is the child they don't care about.
Basically, yeah, and it gets really complicated when it comes to the SEC. Also, there is a heavy SEC bias.
Yeah, I could tell.
When it comes to these things, that's something that the committee's been accused of since the first year that it's happened. And the playoff committee has a big TV contract with ESPN.
Why can't we just pick these? I feel like we're unbiased.
That's a great question.
I'd put Mercer. I'd probably put Mercer up there.
Hey, they're going to be in the FCF playoff. Don't even worry about it. But like, ESPN's got a big TV contract with the SEC. They just signed a lot of the people the playoff itself has a TV contract with ESPN. So the conference, the playoff, the TV networks are all kind of intertwined. So there's a lot of speculation that they push for the SEC to kind of, get as much showing as they can. There's a lot of teams towards the bottom really quick that a lot of people think got left off that probably shouldn't have. Coastal Carolina is a really good team that I think is going to be a group of 5 school you're going to see in a pretty decent bowl game. They could have gotten picked over a Fresno State, things like that. But when we're looking at the top 10, you got Notre Dame, Wake Forest, Oklahoma, Michigan, Cincinnati, Ohio State, Oregon, Michigan State, Alabama, Georgia. What do you guys think? Does anyone care about this? Does anyone know what this is? Does anyone have anything?
Well, I know Mike has something, but I just want to chime in real fast. It's just so funny. Ian, remember when I went to that Michigan State Miami game and we were laughing because you're like, oh, Miami should win that one.
Yeah.
And yet here we are. Michigan State's now 3.
They have beaten everyone in their path.
Mike,
I
what do you
did
got?
say, well, one, I did tell you, Ziggy, that Miami was going to lose that game. So let's start there. I did. Secondly, I don't think Michigan State's that good. I don't think they've played anybody that good. I know they're undefeated. I don't buy it. I think Ohio State should be over Oregon in my opinion. And I feel like Oklahoma at 8 is just a bit disrespectful.
Well, didn't Oregon beat Ohio State?
They did, but
early
on in the season.
They can't put Ohio State over Oregon then.
You most certainly can if you both have a loss, and Oregon's loss is to Stanford.
But
I think by the end of it, I bet Ohio State's over them. That's what I think by the end.
What I love about this and the resume system they have created is we sit here and we talk about how good someone's loss is. I think that's awesome because it's dumb.
You think
who had a better loss in a football game? You know, it's
how
hilarious.
do they do this? They just sit around a circle and they just argue with each other. Like, what do they do?
No, they're straight up in like a room and there's like 30 people.
Okay,
because Alabama has a loss.
No, it's like they go into like Dirdak, and they
just argue and they just fight with each other.
Honestly, before they make the final rankings after the conference championship game, like they all stay and watch all the games.
Oh, like a little get together, they got the pizza there. Sweet. Nice.
Yeah, I would bet my existence that Michigan State is not making the college football playoff.
Yeah, I think Ohio State is smoking Michigan and Michigan State.
Well, who does Michigan State have left?
They got to go to Columbus. They got to play Ohio State.
They're going to get their doors blown off.
Okay.
And then they have
Maybe
one
they beat
other.
Michigan.
Michigan hasn't beaten anybody good either. That's the thing I'm arguing. Like, I really don't think they've beaten anybody good. So that frustrates me.
I don't disagree with that. And if you're playing Michigan tight, here, like if I can pull it up, my phone has been kind of shitty today, but if I can pull it up, I want to just make a quick point about Ohio State right now. So I have it here. Ohio State, since their loss to Oregon at home, they lost 28-35. They lost by a touchdown, right? Since then, they played Tulsa 41-20, Akron 59-7, Rutgers 52-13, Maryland 66-17, Indiana 54-7, Penn State 33-24. So like since they've lost, they have been murdering people. They take the teams, the little guys that they're supposed to play, and they absolutely destroy them. Whereas a team like Cincinnati that got, one step behind them, they're in tight games with like Navy for a bit. And then that Indiana team that Ohio State blew out, that game came down to the wire. So like, it's not just who you beat, it's like how you beat teams also like plays a factor. Like Michigan's not going out and hanging like a basketball score on anybody.
Right.
Yeah, Mercer does that.
I have a few times actually.
Exactly. I don't know how they're not in this, but okay.
Because they're not eligible. They're just not.
Just wait.
It's not how this works.
Just wait.
So just as we go through here down the stretch, just some things to kind of look forward to going into this week. So I pull that up. It's gonna just come down to honestly these rivalry games towards the end of the year. Ohio State's going to play Michigan. They're going to play Michigan State. So I think of the top 5, they might have the toughest path left. Because, I mean, if you have to play 3 and you have to play 7 in your remaining games, that's a tough ask. Looking at I just don't know what they're going to do with Cincinnati. I honestly, I don't know.
Well, Cincinnati's got a pretty easy schedule, right?
Yeah, I don't think they get in.
Even if they're undefeated, I don't think so. I was going to say, even if they go undefeated.
I don't. See, the problem with
I feel like they need to count on like Oregon to keep losing. They need to count on these teams to lose.
Right. So they should win out. Looking at their schedule, there's a bunch of schools Noah's never heard of on here.
Like, have they the one? I feel like the only team they've played is Notre Dame.
They play Notre Dame on the road's a good win for them. That's a top 10.
But that's like the only one, right?
Yeah.
And then the other big FBS school that they would have played would have been Indiana. That was a team that, again, Ohio State put like 55 points on. They beat them 38-24. And they haven't, like, their score different. Like, they beat Tulane 31-12 on Saturday, but they didn't like look good. And when the margins are so thin now, because we're talking about the top 5, we're talking about teams with 1 loss or no losses. Some of these teams are going to add a loss. 1 loss team might add 2 as we go. The margins for error are so thin that how you look when you blow out a team might be the difference between being 5 or 6 right now.
So Ian, I have a question.
Yeah.
Or even more, I guess maybe even a statement. I don't know.
Sure.
So we're approaching the near of the 4-team playoff agreement.
I think the ending of it.
I think it ends at the end of 2023 or 2024 is the last year of the agreement. Right. Are we expanding? Is that going to happen?
They have to.
You think where are you going up to? Are you going 8?
I would go up to 8. I would never go past it.
What do you mean you don't want a March Madness? You don't want 64 teams?
No. Well, here's my thing is I think 8's the right number of the way that college football is structured right now. Like if we're talking about the group of 5 and the power 5, like the group of 5 conferences, the commissioner of the American, like he's pissed because a lot of really good schools, schools with good records in his conference aren't like other schools besides Cincinnati don't even like make the rankings. Like there are legitimate teams in the American that I could like see beating like an Iowa or a Pitt or a San Diego State or a Fresno State, So like these schools get pushed out. So the group, there's been talk for a long time of the Power 5 branching away from the group of 5 and those Power 5 conferences just having their own league and the group of 5 having their own league. And they're just being 2 separate national champions each year, which I think is probably not what the sport wants.
Mm-hmm.
So to do that, you have to find a way to expand so that the group of 5 can participate. And like at 8 games, you don't
8 teams.
Yeah, at eight teams, right. I think that's the best way to do it because
we talked about this before. So you'd get the automatic bid for the winners of each conference of the Power 5.
Right. So 5 get in automatically.
And then you have 3 at large.
And you have 3 at large. And the highest, so you use the New Year's 6 bowl games, so the Rose Bowl, the Orange Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, etc., Fiesta Bowl, etc., so forth. The reason they avoid a playoff is because they don't want to diminish those games as far as viewership goes. Like, oh, the Rose Bowl doesn't matter this year because it's not a semifinal for the playoff or whatever. You can use the New Year's Bowls to fill out the quarterfinals of that tournament. And the highest ranked group of 5 team in the college football playoff poll, they automatically get a New Year's 6 bowl bid anyway. Like when UCF beat Auburn, like you get to go if you're the highest group of 5 team anyway. So you could have 2 at-large bids and then that automatic spot for the best group of 5 teams. That's how I would structure the 8-team playoff. But people are really upset because like Alabama and Georgia could play 2 times. They could meet in the SEC championship game. And if Alabama were to beat Georgia in the SEC title game and Georgia has 1 loss and Alabama has 1 loss, you're going to keep those 2 out of the top 4? One's a non-conference champion, but that's happened before. Alabama lost to Auburn. The year Tua came in and won against Georgia, and I think it was 2018 that would have been. The year that happened, Auburn beat Alabama. Alabama didn't even play in their conference championship game, and they made it in as the 4th seed. Like, that's what we talk about when we're talking about like SEC bias there and stuff that makes people, kind of upset. So it's going to be interesting. Key stretch for the rest of the year, honestly. I think Georgia's in good shape. I think Georgia will probably be number 1. I don't see Alabama losing another game, but again, they have to play Auburn, and in rivalry games, weird stuff happens. I don't see it happening, but you never know. As we talked about, Michigan State, they got to go to Ohio State. That's going to be one to circle. Michigan and Ohio State play every year that Saturday after Thanksgiving, so that's going to be a huge game, especially if none of those teams get knocked off and we're looking at like a top 10 matchup in that rivalry. That'll be a big game. I'm keeping my eye on Wake Forest as far as like teams that are kind of buried right now. That I think Wake Forest and Oklahoma have a real chance to make significant noise. I think if Michigan State slips up the way I think they will, I think Oregon could potentially slip up. If that happens, and Ohio State slides in there, I think it could be Oklahoma, Wake Forest, Cincinnati fighting for that 4 spot. And if Wake Forest is unbeaten, they're the best team in the ACC. Clemson is nowhere to be found. They're not here. That Clemson-Georgia game that we all talked about when the season started, lo and behold, doesn't matter. So I think it's good to get a look at it, get a look at the rankings, get a feel for where the committee's putting people, try to figure out what they value. And then as we go forward, as games get finished, we're going to see how things change. And there's going to be a lot of debate down the stretch, but I'm not out on Oklahoma either. Oklahoma had a lot of close losses. They played pretty poor. That Kansas game, I think, really is the reason they're as low as they are. I honestly, I even tweeted the night that the day that it happened. If you have to come back from like 14 points down on the road in Kansas, you probably shouldn't be in the top 4. But again, if you win out, you win the conference. There's a lot of teams. The thing about the first rankings, the big thing, if you guys are going to take away anything from this, is that Georgia and Alabama are headed on a collision course. That game's going to happen. Unless something unforeseen happens. Yeah, SEC championship game.
So Georgia and Alabama are both going to be favored by like 2 touchdowns, like no matter who they play, right?
Yeah, I think we're not. Yeah. Alabama against Auburn, it might be 2 touchdowns. I'm not sure, but probably I would assume they're favored by like 17.5 against the game they lost against Texas A&M. So yeah, I imagine they're going to play. And if Alabama loses to Georgia, for all, I mean, 2-loss teams never made it. So Alabama loses to Georgia, more or less they're out. If Alabama could beat Georgia, they both have a loss. Things are going to get complicated because are they the 2 best teams in the college football right now? Like, I don't think anyone would say no to that. People probably don't like it, but I don't think they say no to that. So the first big thing to take away, they're going to play. Remember that the rest of the year. The other big thing to take away is that Michigan State, Ohio State, and Michigan – Ohio State's got both of them. So that's going to be so
flash grenade.
You guys getting that too?
Yeah, flash grenade.
I don't hear any of this. So maybe it's me.
It must be you.
It's got to be. How did we not figure this out earlier?
Flash grenade.
I'm not sure. Every time it happens, I unplug it and plug it back in.
I tweak my shit.
I'm not sure what it is. I'm not doing. I mean, maybe it's some weird thing that happens when I check my phone. It
happens every like 30 minutes. So.
Well, that's probably when I check my phone, so it's probably something there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, but anyway,
check your phone. Hold on, we got to test this. Check your phone.
On my phone.
I just hate that he's yelling at you to do it. He's not even asking nicely.
This is important. We need it. We got to fix this. Ian was on a monologue, and a flash grenade just hit him.
It's probably my headset, to be honest.
I don't hear it.
Surprised.
That's also the only.
I just heard it.
That's also the only. I just put my phone down and locked it. So
I just heard it. Okay, continue, Ian.
So, long story short, 2 takeaways. Long story short, 2 takeaways. Georgia and Alabama are going to play each other. That's important. Ohio State has Michigan State and Michigan left. That's important. So things are definitely going to change. Watch out for Wake Forest and Oklahoma. I think even though Notre Dame's at 10, even if they run the table, they're probably out. They're a team that has to really sort of go perfect in order to make it. And I was really going to just quickly pull up Heisman odds really quick because that's been changing, but here we go. So we got Pickett. I can't remember his first name. Pickett from his last name's Pickett, a quarterback from Pitt, broke all of Dan Marino's passing records. So I have a futures on him. He probably won't win, but he's the number 1 quarterback on Mel Kiper's big board. Like last I checked.
Kenny Pickett.
So when we get talking about draft time, like Kenny Pickett, definitely a name that's going to come up. Desmond Ritter's still there. Bryce Young's still there. CJ Stroud from Ohio State has been quietly stacking up really good games. I just read through all those scores. He's got really good statistics.
I opened one mock draft up. Matt Corral from Ole Miss is currently the favorite.
I was just going to ask about that
top
quarterback too.
guy.
Yeah.
So who are the Lions taking?
That quarterback probably.
No, they had the Texans selecting Matt Corral. They had the Lions taking Kayvon Thibodeau.
Thibodeau, yeah, he's probably
Tom Thibodeau.
Kayvon Thibodeau's probably the consensus number 1 pick in my opinion. He'd be like, if I was drafting, he would be number 1 on my board. This quarterback class is pretty weak in the opinion of most. Matt Corral kind of fell out of Heisman contention pretty soon. But watch the MAC, watch the Sun Belt, and Tuesday. Oh, how about this, guys? Tuesday, championship classic from MSG. We got like Kentucky and Duke is like the second game. I think it's like Kansas and Michigan State's the first game, and then the next week of the rankings in the middle. So college basketball's back.
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
I'm gonna try to watch it this year. It probably lasts like a week or two, but we're gonna try.
I'm gonna try too.
We're gonna give college basketball an honest shot this year. So that's something for everyone to look forward to. And another kind of it's interesting. The games on Saturday. It's another one of those Saturdays where like on paper, there's not one that really sticks out to me. We're like, I need to watch that one, but the way this sport works, you're gonna find them as they go. So
yeah. All right. Well, Ian, we missed that last week.
I'm now going to shut up for the next hour because I have talked for the last 40 minutes.
I was going to say, and actually, it was a good one though, because it was actually probably a good week for you to miss last week for college football, because I feel like there wasn't.
Yeah, because it's just the week before the week that's important.
Correct. So I feel like this is probably the better week for you to be here. So it's okay. Yeah. There you go. Oh boy. What direction do we want to go first, folks?
With what? NFL
week. Do we want to talk about like that big looming thing that happened that's not fun?
Just throw it on. Say it, everyone. Say
Henry Ruggs killed someone in his car because he was drunk.
Oh, you're talking about that. Oh.
That's what I was
talking about. What are you gonna talk about? What the hell?
That's what I was referring to, Mike.
Yeah, I had to come for my fantasy team. Shout out to the victim and their family.
But yes, rest in peace to her name was Tina. And her dog also tragically died in the car accident. Also,
killed a dog. Fuck that guy, man.
Yeah. So
I don't drink and drive. It was the dog that did it.
What are we doing?
So I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm very
like it's the dumbest thing in the world.
Wasn't his thing like point like gazillion?
It was twice the legal limit or something. It was like double
0.16, whatever.
I sent it to Ian and Noah. I didn't send it to you, Mike. But I just had a very weird thing of everyone posting like these tribute TikToks to Henry Ruggs.
Yeah, we should be doing tributes to the girl, not whatever like, this moment.
I'm sorry, but like I don't really have much remorse for Henry Ruggs. I mean,
what the hell? Yeah,
you should know better. Like I don't really.
156 miles per hour. I even know cars can go that fast.
Our normal cars can't, but if you make millions of dollars, your car can.
Well, he ain't making nothing anymore.
Derek Carr said the night before, hours before the accident, Henry Ruggs had texted him and Hunter Renfrow asking for golf tips.
What? It is his phone. It is his phone.
It's gotta be.
I just heard it. Yeah, it was your phone.
Well, I'm sorry. Did you hear anything I said or no?
Yeah.
Throw it away.
Oh, okay.
I unplugged my shit again just in case.
It must be.
I'm
me.
gonna just keep doing it.
Something about him playing golf.
Yeah, so the night before Henry Ruggs had texted Carr and Hunter Renfrow about golf tips hours before the accident.
That's weird.
Sounds like a drunk text if I ever heard one.
I was gonna say, that's messed up.
I've been there.
But
the Raiders' season has been it has been a season, all right.
Really sucks.
And they're 5-2.
Really sucks. Very tragic thing for the family of Tina. But boy, oh boy. Besides that, we had the trade deadline, which was a dud.
Yeah, I was gonna say that didn't even happen.
Von Miller is a Ram. Sweet. I didn't know a team can get more defense heavy.
Yeah.
It does.
Don't they lead the league in sacks too?
I just saw actually. Did you guys know the potential lead up to that trade? What happened?
No.
Supposedly, Von Miller had a Halloween party, and he had, I think.
Did he dress up as Aaron Donald?
No. He had, I think, Quavo and someone else there, and he had asked his teammates to Venmo him money to pay for everything. And I guess all of them
does
said,
he like make millions and
all of them said no, and they didn't
Yeah,
pay
what the-
him.
Yeah,
And then
I
I
wouldn't.
guess word got back to Fangio that he knew that Von Miller was angry with his teammates, and so they kind of started to explore trade options. That's supposedly the story that's going around right now.
I don't buy it.
Man.
He got traded because he didn't get paid. He probably a gazillionaire.
Well, I'm
He's
assuming
Von Miller.
I'm assuming they were already looking to trade him. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
assuming too. I think that's just the instance that happened, and I don't think it had anything to do with it.
But yeah, trade deadline. I can't even think there wasn't anything else that was.
The Jets got a doctor.
The Jets got a doctor. They did do
We
that.
need that. That's big. I don't even care if he doesn't play. He's a doctor.
Well, I guess speaking of doctors, I guess we go medical. Derrick Henry done for the regular season, and most likely the
When did
rest
that come out?
Well, it's like 8 weeks.
Yeah, it was like rumored for like 6 to 10, right, or something.
Yeah.
They don't.
I
Who
missed
knows
this.
at this point?
Wait, you missed the whole Derrick Henry's out?
I didn't know. This is the first time.
Wait,
hearing
what?
about
You
it.
didn't know
my-
that?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
didn't
he's
know
like done.
Derrick
Yeah,
Henry-
he's
yeah,
he's
he's
like done
out.
for the year.
Yeah.
Huh?
Why do you think
That's why-
Adrian Peterson's on the Titans?
I saw that.
Yeah. Why do you think that's such a big deal?
Just kind of kept scrolling. I don't know.
Wait, who has
Ian's-
Derrick Henry in our league?
Tyler, yeah.
Tough.
Yeah, boo-hoo. Yeah, I'm fucking a cat.
He's back this week.
Yeah,
Barely. I hope.
Hey, you just traded Mike Samuelson, a guy who
Yeah,
literally got.
I knew he was gonna be out for the season. What the hell?
Hey, you got your quarterback and you got your wide receiver now,
Hey,
and I got
meanwhile-
him for basically
meanwhile-
nothing.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
next year. We're in a dynasty league for a reason. I have
meanwhile,
I have like Dobbins and Akers. They've been out for the whole year.
My trades are getting vetoed for no reason. Everyone thinks
Well, no.
someone's getting traded, and they never got traded.
Well, no. I think it was a few weeks ago, maybe like a couple months ago. Tyler said he was just going to veto every trade out of
Yes.
spite, and I'm in on that. So
Well, my trading get me and Samuelson's trading get vetoed.
I probably did. I have notifications turned off for the app, so I didn't even know it was a thing.
No,
I don't
did
know
not.
trades happen until Mike sends them to me, and then
No,
I
I
just go
to-
in there and veto them.
No, I told you. That's the whole thing. Yeah, Mike.
In
And Mike,
spite?
me in the middle of this whole podcast, I do want to break the trading. The whole format of trading in the league will be overhauled this offseason.
I feel like
We're gonna-
trades would get like if I literally I've not vetoed one trade
I just make quality trades.
because I don't care
Mine are
enough. I
just
just uphold
quality.
it.
We're gonna overhaul.
I haven't
the
got any
system.
vetoed trade. None of my trades.
Anyways,
How do
besides
you overhaul the system? You just get rid of it and just no vetoes.
No trades.
No. What you
No
know?
more
you-
trading.
trades.
No
I
more
like that.
trading.
We'll figure it out.
That'd be
You have to
fun.
drop. You have to drop the players.
The other big medical news: Aaron Rodgers unvaccinated, and it shows, folks. He's out for Sunday's game, not playing. But he's immunized, whatever he said he was.
Love that.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Hilarious.
He doesn't know what the hell he's
Hilarious.
talking about.
He dates
Is he-
really weird people.
He's dating.
married.
You think
He's married.
you think he
married.
got it
He's
when he?
engaged, I thought.
I think he's married.
I thought they got engaged.
You think
Yeah,
he
I
got
thought they were just
COVID from?
engaged.
You got COVID from the players or from when he
You know
went out for Halloween?
Hold on, I have something to say about that one.
Oh, okay.
So
He is married.
He thank you.
All right. To the
So
Bears.
he told okay, so he's been saying he's been growing out the hair all year for the Halloween costume. And so this is the side by side here.
Yeah, it was John Wick.
Yes, he was John Wick. Do we think that the hair was necessary for this? Do we think it was
Yeah,
worth it?
I mean, yeah.
I thought the
I
costume
actually-
was
I thought it
good.
was really good.
Okay.
I loved it, and I thought the video of him dancing to rap music was hilarious. So
That's probably where he got. That's probably where he got COVID too.
from the rap music.
No, just from going out. That
The rap music gave him COVID.
I would have COVID then.
Nah, this is my favorite photo of him from the last week.
God, I love watching Aaron Rodgers. Did the guy like literally? You see
Well,
the one play?
You won't be seeing him this week.
Yeah, it's Jordan Love time. Did you see the play where he was like getting dragged down by a horse collar? He's like looking at the ref while I was getting. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that stuff. I don't know why, but why do I still think the Packers are somehow going to win? Is it just I think the Chiefs are
It's
suck?
'cause
I think the Chiefs are just so bad.
The Chiefs are that bad. So
They suck.
all right. Well, let's just Mike, your takeaway. Anything? What do you got?
I mean, come on. You know what my takeaway is.
Oh, the Patriots.
The Patriots are back. I tried telling you guys last week. The Patriots
I
are
needed
back.
that.
I tried telling you.
Do you still
big for
hate
me.
Mac Jones?
Of course.
Oh, he's so
Absolutely
bad.
horrible.
Did you watch? Dude, he was so bad.
Horrible.
He was
It's a
horrible.
rookie.
He sucked though.
I can't stand him. He needs to win me over somehow, some way. Love the
It was
run
the
game.
run. It was the running. Yeah, with the running game.
Love the run game. Love Damian Harris. But the Pats are so back. I can't stress it enough.
Playoffs.
But they're a playoff team. I tried telling you guys. You guys yelled at me because you said they only beat the Jets and the Dolphins, and I said, "Hey, Billy's
They
ready
beat the
to
Texans.
play." Well,
With
Billy's
respect to the
back.
Patriots' name
Everyone's beating the Jets and the Dolphins right now, except the Patriots.
and the Titans. We beat playoff teams. That's what we do.
the Patriots didn't beat the Dolphins, so I mean,
We
I was
did
gonna say,
lose
yeah,
to
they
the
beat the
Dolphins.
Texans.
We will be beating the Dolphins the next time we play. But
Mike,
It's in
how are
my-
you in last? How did this happen?
yeah,
we'll get to that in a
Mike
minute.
fucking White.
You thought
is
they were
what
going to win the
happened.
Super Bowl, bro. You were
Mike
making
White.
futures bets. What the hell happened?
They still are. No worries. Just wait. We're gonna turn it around. Just wait.
What is this, the Atlanta Braves?
I think this
thing?
dude said I thought he said 10-7 like 2 weeks ago. They're 1-7 right now.
Oh, that's 9 in a row.
Hey, at least they got Deshaun Watson at the. Oh, wait. No.
Maybe
This
they
is-
picked up somebody. Wait. Did they? What did they
I
even
was
Maybe
do?
they traded Xavier Howard.
I was gonna go last, but if we're gonna already just talk about it now,
I'll
that's
go
fine.
last.
I'm
I'll
gonna
go
be
last
honest-
because nobody cares about the Jets.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't watch any football this weekend. I watched zero. I did not watch any.
Oh my gosh.
I was
Wow.
that angry. I've been that angry with the Dolphins. I
You
just
didn't
don't-
watch
watch
the
other
greatest.
teams because you're so
Yeah,
mad at
you
the
didn't watch the
No.
greatest quarterback performance by
No.
someone's first start ever.
I
Well,
took care of
the Dolphins
I-
lost.
I took care of
yeah.
everything I needed. I went to the gym. I went to the movies. I got groceries. I did laundry. I did everything
Wow.
except watch football. I didn't care.
Wow.
The Dolphins and Brian Flores have ruined my love for football.
Dude,
I just don't
Wow.
care. I just don't care anymore.
You're
They
acting like this
ruined-
has never happened to you before.
I know.
Golly.
Who
Who would have thought I'd be the one happy this week? I'm a Jets. Oh my god. This is
They ruined my
great.
love for football. I want to Ian. I don't know if you heard. I went last week, and I'm still gonna hold firm to this one. I want Tua traded, not because I hate him. It's
Well, now it
because
can't
I
happen
hate
now.
I hate this fan base. The Dolphins are allegedly trying to help Deshaun Watson and clear up all of his cases. They're trying to get the women to sign NDAs. I don't have respect for that. So until then, until all this gets cleared up, I'm gonna be off the
grid.
I'm gonna be
Oh, my
away.
team.
I will watch 31 other teams play football. I will
Hey,
not be
Jets play
watching the Dolphins
Thursday.
for the remainder
That's
of the
okay.
season
Awesome.
until the situation gets cleared up and eventually when they inevitably trade for Deshaun Watson in the offseason.
Question.
Yes, go ahead.
Well, you gonna watch the Texans game? I mean, they're gonna beat the Texans, right?
We'll get there. We'll get there in our gambling.
Oh
corner.
no! Oh no!
Well, Mike, I just want to let you know right now, you do already have a pick because you did say at the end of last week's episode, and all takes are final. So, just letting you know right now.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know.
What do you mean? Wait, for what?
You took the Jets last week with the points.
What?
I
You
took
took
the
the
Jets.
the Colt.
You remember at the very
Oh,
at the
that's
very
right,
end.
that's
At
right,
the very
that's
end. At the
right.
very end.
And I feel very confident about that this week, to be honest with you. I'm
Dude,
so confident now.
Do you know how confident I am? I'm taking the Colts because I know I get my picks wrong. That's how confident I am. I'm picking the Colts.
All right.
I'm telling my
Well,
I'm telling
I
my pick
feel
now.
great. I feel great now, to be honest. I
Well,
totally
that's
forgot about
so that was my takeaway. I don't really have much else. The Rams were good for 3 quarters and then decided they
probably
just
didn't give
wanted
a
to
shit
stop
in the
playing.
fourth. Yeah, they probably didn't give a shit. I mean, who
Yeah.
cares?
no. That's about it. The Chiefs are Jesus.
Yeah, they're bad.
That's bad. Yes, Ian.
Yes.
I would be remiss if I didn't bring up that 4th and 1 touchdown run by Justin Fields.
Oh, well, I was going to you next. I was letting you do your takeaways next.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we were moving on completely.
No. Because Noah said he wanted to go last, so I was giving you. the floor
I
next.
cried.
Dude, same. But for Mike White, I don't even know who that guy was.
I shed a little tear. He turned the corner.
Dude, but
He
the
ran in there,
defense,
scored
dude,
that
Elijah,
touchdown.
dude, that defense was.
I cried,
Oh man,
and then they lost the game.
I took the Bears
Cried
plus
more.
3.5. I don't know why I do that. Why did I do that?
I
Stupid.
never
I didn't
bet
bet
the
it though.
Bears like
Sorry.
that, bro. I don't know why anyone would.
I feel confident
Hey.
in them.
Hey, but Ian bet the over on that game, and it hit.
Yeah, it was like 30.5. I don't know how it was. Like the hell. Like a
I
Big Ten.
I texted
Like
Mike.
a Big Ten game.
Mike asked for my picks, and I saw that it was at 39.5, and I was like, I've been taking Bears unders, and it's been working, but as a matter of gambling principle, that number is just way too low. I just can't do it. 39.5 was just too low. So it worked out.
Ian, anything else?
No. The Bears play on Monday. I'm trying to decide if I should take off work for it or not.
Who do they have?
The Steelers are in Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
Okay.
Kind of on the fence. Part of me is like, they're probably going to lose, and who cares? The other part of me is like, but they are the Bears. But then I'm like, but they're the Bears. And
Hey, Ian, our teams are on prime time this week.
Why?
Well, the Jets have to get a Thursday game.
Guess what, guys? Next week on Thursday night,
What?
the Baltimore Ravens travel to South Beach to take on the Miami Dolphins.
Oh,
So
God.
you're a season ticket holder, yeah?
And I thought the Jets
I am
Colts
not.
game was gonna be bad.
I thought you were.
No, I never bought them. It's fine, though. I can never get Thursday Night Football out here, so I don't have to watch it. It's fine. It's even better.
Wow.
I mean, they're
That's
supposed to
crazy.
win out. So
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
supposed to-
understand
yeah,
why
they
you
will.
wouldn't
Well,
want
yeah,
to
the
do it.
comeback starts now. Like,
Well,
what
yeah,
do you
they
do?
will.
Yeah, they
He told
first step
me
the
that-
Again,
season.
they have a very winnable schedule, so they're going to win 9 straight.
You
and
just
make
said
the
they play
playoffs.
Baltimore.
I honestly just want to be.
They can
I
beat
just wanna
Baltimore.
I just want to
They
be
can beat
honest on the
Baltimore.
pod. Just want to be honest on the podcast. I feel bad for Mike because Mike was very excited about this season, and
No,
they
no, no.
literally
Well,
have
it's-
one.
No.
They
Well, no,
have
they're
one
gonna
win
they're
right
gonna
now.
they're gonna beat the Ravens on Thursday night.
They're
Next
gonna
week.
have 2 wins for the whole season, and it's
No.
November. And he
So,
was so excited
they-
about the
Jets.
season.
I think
I
they'll
feel
win.
very.
They're gonna
bad.
beat the Texans on Sunday. Then they'll beat the Ravens on Thursday. Then the Jets. Then the Panthers. Then the Giants. And the Jets again. Then the Saints, because the Saints don't have a quarterback. They'll beat the Titans
That's
because
like
the Titans
8 weeks. They'll have like some
Titan-
piecemeal.
Titans don't have a running back, so they'll win that one, and then they'll beat the Patriots because it's in Miami.
Interesting.
So
Guys,
they are 10 and
ignore
10 and
Mike
7.
Bayless. Ignore Mike Bayless.
My
He
turn.
has This
10 and
Okay.
7. Tua wins MVP somehow, some way. Boom.
Okay.
He could cash out that futures bet for 1 cent right now.
Okay. Yeah.
I should actually.
Just take your 1 cent and go home, bro.
All
And now
right.
Noah.
Okay.
They'll go 10 and 7, and then I'll cash on the Brian Flores wins Coach of the Year too.
Okay. Well,
I'll
Mike White.
turn off my mark.
Oh, let me go and take
Mike.
Mike White's the greatest quarterback of all time.
Correct.
Really, not much debate. He is in the Hall of Fame already. His jersey's in there. Game ball's in there. It's in. He won the MVP. Mike's like, he won the MVP. Is there really much debating here?
I have
there?
a question for you.
Yeah.
Are we out on our boy Zach Wilson now? With
No.
this Mike
no.
White guy? What's
So this
going
is
on? No,
so
he's
this
still
is the,
okay.
so, okay. So here's you want to hear what I think?
I do.
Let's say in some world, some other timeline. That's not this. 'Cause it's probably not going to happen.
Okay.
He beats the Colts.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. He can lose to the Bills. I don't care. That's fine.
Right.
I think if he beats the Colts, I think you push Zach Wilson back again. And if he keeps winning, I would let Mike White keep going. I'll let him keep going.
For what though?
For wins.
For wins.
Yeah,
We're
but
not here to
like-
lose.
Yeah,
What
but
if
you're
they
not
make the
going to make
wild
the
card?
playoffs either. The Patriots are making the wild card. That spot is for
I-
them. That's my
Did they
point.
play
just-
again? Oh,
if-
they already played them twice, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. The
I
Patriots.
would
Yeah,
have loved,
they got
flexed
the
into
two.
Sunday Night Football, Jets
they got-
Patriots. Mike White versus Mac Jones.
The Patriots got their free 2 wins, so they're good.
Oh,
But if somehow Mike White, I don't think it's going to happen because the Jets can never win 2 games in a row. If he wins tomorrow, I let him keep going until something happens, until he says a shit game.
You don't
I
think
let
that's
it
going to
ride.
make you don't think that's going to make your future feel upset and sad in Zach Wilson?
No,
It's
we're
kinda
winning
tough.
right now. I don't care a shit about the future. What's about it right now? I want to win right now.
So if you go like 6-10 or 5-11,
Oh, yeah. Then
'cause
Zach
I
Wilson.
mean that's being realistic, right?
Yeah,
For the year's
if
end, that's the record.
yeah, it's being realistic. But if somehow Mike White just like goes crazy like he did against the Bengals, I mean, I don't know if you guys watched the game. Probably not, because why would you?
I
looked-
did. I was
Isn't
on it.
he-
Well,
so he
Game
had two
Center, I was
intercept-
on it.
First half was a little. I mean, it's a Jets first half. He had 2 interceptions. Neither of them was his fault. But man, that second half, I was not expecting that. He got rocked in concussion. I thought, oh my god, who's this Josh Johnson guy, a third stringer? I thought we got Flacco. I don't know who this guy's doing in here. And then Mike White came out of that tent looking like Superman, looking like Batman trying to save the day. Oh, my
Listen,
God.
the only issue is that I don't like him because of the fact he went to Western Kentucky.
I don't care, dude. Dude.
It is pretty funny.
Wait a damn minute. He went to the middle school right by me. He went to the NSU University School.
Then now you like him. I'm a Jets, we don't know really good quarterback. That was the best game by a quarterback I've seen in my Jets career. I've never seen a 400-yard passer
career.
Dude,
the Dolphins should have traded for him.
Dude, it's been like 100-something games since the Jets had a 400-yard passer, and Mike White did in his first career game against the Bengals, who were the number 1 seed at the time, and everyone was on a hype train with them. And he just goes in there and rocks them like that. And the defense looked pretty good for the Jets. Goal line, they were stuffing Joe Burrow. Joe Mixon couldn't do anything at the 1-yard line. And I cannot wait for them to get obliterated tomorrow. I cannot wait.
Can I just leave one more comment because Mike just brought up the Dolphins again? Can I just leave one more comment?
Why can't I talk about my team? We won.
Can I just leave with one more comment here? Brian Flores went up to the podium yesterday after the deadline, and he had the courage and the gut to go up there and say, "We didn't make any trades because right now we feel the roster has the players we needed to win a championship."
What roster are they looking at? They're like last year's roster. What are they looking at this year?
Come on, man.
Come on. But hey, guys, Will Fuller is going to be back, I think, within the next week or two.
Sweet. Can't for him to get one catch and 2 yards. I have another one. No, I have another. The Saints. I called this last week. I don't think you guys remember. I said the Saints were probably going to beat the Buccaneers. I did say it. You can look back on it. Saints own Tom Brady in the regular season. It's a fact. Continue.
Okay, Kings of the Week.
Oh, Mike? Am I starting?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
It's got to be Trevor Siemian. For me, he did not have the best game. There were some passes that were just like, oh yeah, he's back. Because you were thinking, like, oh my gosh,
that's
what is
the
this?
Trevor Siemian I know. That's the Broncos. That's the Jets Siemian I know. Like
what he did just enough to beat a very good Tampa Bay team. And for that, that's going to earn a king in my book. I don't think he even starts next week. I think Taysom Hill is, but
Taysom Hill's banged up. He's got.
They don't care. Throw his ass out there.
CT
or none.
He should be back now.
Oh,
right?
hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to go back to takeaways real fast because this is the big one that's going around today. I'm sorry,
Odell
but
thing?
Why on earth is Baker saying that he would like an apology from Odell? I think it should be
he did that. Wait, what?
Yeah, he
Baker.
said he thinks that an apology from Odell would go a long way.
Is he talking about his dad or Odell?
No. Odell, his teammate.
I feel like he should be getting it from his dad, not Odell.
I don't care who it is.
Right,
when there's video proof,
what is going? I don't know what.
I
have not been following the news. Clearly, I've been at the movie theater.
First off, by the way, Derrick Henry's hurt. By the way, if you didn't, he's hurt.
So Ian, so to sum it up pretty much easily, Odell's father posted an 11-minute video of pretty much every play that Odell is wide open, that Baker just doesn't do his reads correctly and look at Odell wide open.
Okay.
And it's caused rifts. There's talks about him getting traded yesterday. He didn't, obviously. And then today he was excused from practice. He was ready. He was ready to practice. Kevin Stefanski excused him so that he didn't need to be there. So now there's all these
marriage.
So now there's all these rumors. Is he going to get cut? They might cut him because he doesn't seem really interested to play. Baker is now looking for an apology. But no, I don't think it should be that way. I don't think Odell should give an apology if clearly, Baker, you're not doing your job and looking at all your reads.
Yeah, Odell gets like 1 target a game.
Yeah, if you're not reading the field, that's not on Odell. I mean, I watched probably about a minute of that video, and there's a lot of plays where Odell is wide open.
So who posted this video? Odell's dad?
Yes.
Why is he stirring the pot? Like for what?
Yeah, that's what I felt like. If anyone's apologizing, it's him.
And then on top of that, and LeBron James is also tweeting out stuff about.
Yeah, because of course he had to get involved. You guys know how much I hate this, but he did.
What?
LeBron James. Wait.
Bro, isn't LeBron got to play basketball? Like, what is he doing? He had a game last night.
Wait. What's the hashtag? Hashtag
free OBJ.
No. His long for the one from Just My Thoughts as an athlete. He did some long hashtag before.
Again,
Yeah.
He's a Browns fan. That's probably
right.
Well, he's also
he's just a
fan.
kid from Akron, man. Come on. Born in
But he also
That's
did. I think he did have a tweet that said "Free OBJ." Hashtag free OBJ.
He did, yes. No, he did. He definitely did.
So
that's hilarious.
I think that's the apology Baker's kind of looking for, is like starting all this media controversy when they need.
No, he wants an apology
like,
from LeBron. Okay.
Like, I'm not there, so like unless Odell walked up to him like 3 weeks ago and was like, "Hey man, I need more targets." Like, and they were like sitting down looking at the all 22, and he was like, "See, like look at this on this play in this situation."
Does
and
Odell,
if it's still like, and it hasn't gotten better for weeks, then like of course Odell's gonna get mad, and then someone.
Does Odell really care that much? You said he showed up to practice, but they excused him.
Hold on, here. Do we just want to listen? Baker, there's like 45-second clip from ESPN. Do you just want to hear the clip?
Yeah,
we'll dabble.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
All right, let's.
No
I don't.
spoilers.
This is from ESPN, so I don't really know what the clip is exactly.
Oh God.
Bro, look at this man, bro.
Yeah, I think there's different things that play a factor into it. I had conversations with his dad before, man to man, face to face, and I was surprised by the video and the intentions and the feelings behind it. I'd be lying if I said otherwise, but hurt? No, I'm good. I'll be all right.
Are you surprised you haven't heard from Odell in the last 24 hours since that video?
No, I think there's a whole lot of stuff they're trying to figure out, like Coach said earlier, with Andrew and with their guys that they're trying to figure that out. So we'll see when the time comes.
Nice.
Oh, Tom Brady, man in the arena. Of course, just throw Brady on there. Gotta have Brady somewhere in there.
So yeah, I don't know.
I mean, what is he supposed to say?
Yeah, I just don't. I think they all realize Odell just isn't a good fit for that team. I think they're a run.
It does seem like they play better without him.
Yes,
they're a running football team.
Mm-hmm.
They just call it what it is.
Yeah, they don't throw 50-yard Odell down the field, catching his spectacular catches.
Exactly. Like that's just I don't know. That's just what I think.
Put him in the Packers.
I think the apology is more of like, if you really felt this way, you didn't come to me as a man and as a teammate. The media did instead. Maybe that's what he's the angle, because like that's your quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm guessing it is, but that's the only way I can see it.
That's probably what it is.
They're just about every team they're talking about. I know Patriots are a team. They're saying watch.
Oh yeah, because Mac's gonna throw it to him.
Hey man, I hate him too, but I'm gonna need you to slow your roll, okay? Because they can get him. No, I wanted them to get Allen Robinson, to be honest.
I thought he was going to get moved.
Dude, he gets like 2 catches a game.
Well, Nagy calls
everyone waiting for you to say something.
I was waiting for you.
I'm not
Ian,
wrong.
Were you surprised they didn't move him, or
a little bit,
especially with him on the franchise tag? So he.
All right, I might regret this, but I am kind of surprised. Right. I am surprised that they. Okay, I'm not surprised they didn't move him. I think they probably should have, but I also think that them not extending him was probably the right move too. So, there you go.
It seems like Mooney is becoming the number one receiver.
I was gonna say, and that's kind of the thing. I mean, if you had maybe Mitch there still, who was Mitch? I know. I'm just saying. I'm just want to finish the thought while I have it right here. I mean, again, each quarterback's different. One guy might favor someone over the other. Nelson Aguilar, who had a good year last year, not having a great one this year. It just depends. I think it just depends on the guy. Yes, Ian.
I have a couple of thoughts. First off, I wanna ask the podcast a question. This is gonna be fun. I want you to guess the number of completions Justin Fields to Allen Robinson in training camp.
0.
I watched that. Yeah, did they even get first team reps?
No, he didn't get first team reps.
Yeah.
It's not 0.
Oh,
less than
69.
3.
So close.
So there's that.
Yes. How much?
So
do you have them for Mooney? Because he's hitting Mooney a lot.
I don't have the number in front of me. I can tell you that it's probably a little bit more.
Wait, did you say preseason or in just training camp?
Training camp. I'm talking about camp.
Who said
who got the stats?
Who kept track of that?
The beat writers. They log.
They just
Ian's
stare
in-
at it like,
No, here's the thing,
Ian's in
guys.
Bourbonnais with a clipboard.
No, like I'm not, but the guys that I follow, like legitimately, like you don't think like when Mitch and Nick Foles had their quarterback competition, that's like the biggest story in Chicago sports as long as that's going on. So when it was Andy Dalton against Justin Fields, like yeah, they were logging passes, 100%.
And Nick Foles.
Yeah, no. The point is, I think honestly, it goes back to the fact that they probably should have just played Justin Fields this entire time because you were so adamant about having this plan that Andy Dalton was going to be the starter this year that everyone knew wasn't going to be a thing, and now their chemistry or their connection or whatever, it's not a thing, and it could have been months ago. The mistakes that he could have been making now, he could have been making months ago. The other thing about moves and number one targets and all of that stuff, it doesn't matter because these guys are all getting fired anyway, right?
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I
would
mean?
assume so. I would assume
Like,
so.
Because the offense just had like their first legitimate good game with Justin Fields this past weekend, and they put up like 20-something, 30-something points, like 24, maybe 28. Can't remember. And the defense just completely like imploded in on itself.
It seems like they never have a game where both sides of the football is playing well.
Yeah, and I guess the whole thing, the pressure has always been you have to get the offense going because eventually the defense is going to burn out. And like it kind of feels like the way they've been playing the last few weeks, we have arrived. So
well, Khalil Mack didn't play. I don't know if that made a difference, but
it does. But
yeah,
the bottom line is, where are we going? What is any of this?
Probably like 5 and 12. Probably that's where you're going.
And you hired the guy because he was a bright offensive mind, and they have a terrible offense, and they've been doing it for like 4 years now. So I don't really care. All I care about is Justin Fields, and Justin Fields having like over 100 yards rushing and having a really awesome touchdown pass. And he is the only thing I care about anymore. I don't care about anything else or anyone else.
Who should the Bears get?
Man, who cares? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know the guys.
Mike White.
Yes, exactly. Took the words right now. Honestly, if I don't know the guy's name off the top of my head, to be completely honest, but just looking at it schematically and looking at what they do well, I really think if they got like the OC from Baltimore and they did like the super run heavy, like veer offense that Lamar Jackson runs with Justin Fields, I think that would be pretty sick.
They do need to do a lot of play. They got to start doing the play actions.
And it's an offense that would work on a field that's like got the horrible grass on it and in weather that's really shit. So like, I don't like if they could implement that offense. That's what I would do with the guys that they have.
You see the stat where Trey Lance has more play action plays than Justin Fields has, and Trey Lance has played like one game.
Yeah, Kyle Shanahan's a better play caller and play designer and coach just entirely. So not totally surprised, but they can run the ball. That was something everyone was worried about coming into the season. It's like, well, we got a decent quarterback.
Dude, yeah,
can we run the ball?
They just got running backs up the wazoo.
Like,
they just got running backs up the wazoo. They're just pulling them out everywhere.
Khalil Herbert's like my find of the year in fantasy football. I stashed that dude on the taxi squad after the draft, so I am proud of myself for that one. And Churchill Downs says they're going to build a Taj Mahal of football on the racetrack. That came out this week, so maybe someday. But like, guys, be honest. Like, Matt Nagy's getting fired, right? Like, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Bills. I like the Bills offensive coordinator.
Okay. I mean, I don't really care anymore. Like, it's the same. Like, I feel like I just lived the same movie over and over again. So, like, they could hire Mickey Mouse. I don't really care. Just
Urban Meyer.
Oh God.
Jim Harbaugh.
Ryan Day.
Former Bear.
They should
Ryan
call
Day
Ryan Day.
Hey, Ryan Day is college.
You want
coach?
Adam Gase?
Ian, there's already rumors. They're saying if Flores gets fired, they're like, oh, Jim Harbaugh.
Dude, Jim Harbaugh was really good in the NFL. I'd take Jim Harbaugh. Are you kidding?
Well,
he did go to the Super Bowl.
The only issue is that Stephen Ross is a Michigan alum.
So he either likes or hates Jim Harbaugh.
Well, no. They're saying they're like, will Ross take Harbaugh from Michigan if he thinks it's going to hurt Michigan also? Because why would he want to hurt Michigan? He likes that team as well. This is what's going on. Ian.
Jim Harbaugh. Look, man, he lost to Michigan State again.
This is Noah King of the Week. I think we already know who yours is.
Michael Carter.
Oh, okay.
I talked about Mike White. You know, this can't be the Mike White podcast. Michael Carter, who's been
sure can.
We had the Arch of Dimes episode.
We did.
This could be okay if he wins tomorrow. Next week will be
Ian. As we were talking about NBA, I did look him up because I didn't know what he was doing this year. I see he's down with Boston's G League.
Hey man,
Okay, well,
still playing for pay.
But Michael Carter,
Yep.
been very good the last couple of weeks of Tevin Coleman out. He's the number one guy. He gets all the reps now. He had 95 receiving yards, 77 rushing yards, and a tutty. That's Camara numbers right there. Very happy with what I'm seeing from Michael Carter. He's only getting better. Offensive line's been doing great. We should get Mekhi Becton back pretty soon. I like what I'm seeing from the offensive side of the ball. Wait till Thursday. Next.
Playoff team?
Fuck no.
Ian,
Win 5 games and I'm happy.
Ian, who do you have?
My king of the week, man. This is tough considering I cannot remember anything that happened on Sunday, clearly, or anything that happened this week, apparently. No, I really like how Justin Fields played, and Justin Fields all I care about. So I'll take Justin Fields. He showed legitimate, tangible progress. And I mean, after just a really, really, really bad game in Tampa, he played a lot better against the 49ers defense that had Nick Bosa. Fred Warner was out there.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like they were total pushovers. He was making some really good throws, and he ran all over the field. Very electric, very exciting. So
for mine, I will go with Dallas. Jesus, why do these ads keep playing?
Dallas
Keuchel? No, I would go with Dallas quarterback Cooper Rush.
Do not say, this guy just said Dallas Keuchel. What? He sucks.
Cooper
Gold
Rush.
Glove finalist.
This isn't the dog shit of the week.
Gold Glove finalist.
I don't care. I could be.
Cooper Rush gets
There it
the
is.
20-16 win, 275 yards, I think 3 touchdowns. Had a very good game.
He did.
Cowboys are good.
Their
Cowboys are good.
Man, how about them Cowboys, man?
Mike, your first segment of the week.
My favorite. I'm between two.
Okay.
Don't
but
take
I
mine.
think,
Don't take mine.
Crap. Where do I want to go?
Do not take mine.
I'll go the same angle that I've been going. From a statistical standpoint, I'm going to go Emmanuel Sanders. No catches, no yards.
Oh, he went crazy for me in my other league.
So, no catches.
So glad
on
I started him.
On 4, me too. On 4 targets.
Me and him went crazy.
Yeah.
0 points.
I'll say my other one if no one else says it. So I'll just wait. Emmanuel Sanders, no catches, no yards, 4 targets.
All right. Noah.
Travis Kelce.
Yes.
27 yards and a fumble. He got me like what? Fucking 1 point in fantasy. Fuck, dude.
Yeah,
You're like the best.
ball go through his hands. I got picked too.
Yeah, whatever. Dude, that was like the worst game I've seen from Kelce in the last couple of years. That was pretty bad.
At least he
I don't
got
know
a
what's
yard.
going. Huh?
At least he got a yard.
He got it.
Yeah, but I think Kelsey's a little bit better than Emmanuel Sanders. So that's
Fair
some dog
point.
shit right. That's some dog shit right there.
Fair
That's what
point.
it is. Kelsey.
Ian?
The Cincinnati Bengals defense.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah.
They played
They lost to Mike
they
White
played an elite
in an
quarterback.
NFL football game.
Quarterback and Mike White.
A real
Elite.
that people paid money to go to.
It was in New York.
Watched on
It was in New York.
TV.
It was in New
It was
York.
bad.
The
It
people who
was
paid
bad.
were happy.
That can't happen.
I will
That's
give
not a
mine.
Jets thing. That's a Mike White thing.
I will
He
give
can't
my-
get a win in the league, bro. That can't happen.
I will give
Dude,
my award.
Oh my god.
I'll give my award to Carson Wentz, who had a QBR of a 30.8. Had a horrendous interception.
I did see that.
Dude, I
interception.
already know he's gonna. Carson Wentz is gonna have like 450 yards tomorrow. I already know it.
Oh, we're about to see that the Super Bowl season. Carson Wentz
Dude,
tomorrow.
I'm so ready for it.
And we're about to see Mike White equals
For
Nathan
like 4
Peterman.
years. Dude, I'm so excited. Oh my god. Do not say Nathan
Don't the Jets
Peterman.
have Joe Flacco? Didn't that happen?
They do.
Yeah, so
So they
they
Mike,
traded
stopped
for
playing
him.
him.
They traded for him.
yeah, I don't know what they're doing to him. They put Josh. I don't know his
Josh,
dude, he's
Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson.
Johnson?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
like a
know
fourth.
that guy.
Yeah. They put him in for like a play, and then Mike White came out of the tent, and then
They
whatever-
should have.
they gave him something in that tent because after he came out of the tent, he went amazing. I don't know what they gave him.
They should have signed Tim Tebow.
All right, what's next? What's next on the list?
Well, what's next is actually Mike's new award,
Oh.
the Tom Brady of the week.
What does this even mean?
My other dog shit was AJ Green for falling asleep.
Okay,
in the
yeah.
end zone.
Oh, this controller dying.
So, yeah,
Oh,
and cost me over $100 because all he needed was them to hit the over, and they couldn't do it. So,
Tough.
don't you have him in fantasy?
my
You should
top-
drop him.
My Tom Brady of the week is Bill Belichick.
Okay.
So
what is the definition of Tom Brady of the week? Is it just somebody affiliated with Tom Brady?
Go.
Has Tom Brady ever
it
been
can't be Tom Brady. It can't be.
Well,
Well,
no. Well, last week it was Tom Brady. Yeah, after he destroyed
Tom
the
Brady
Bears,
was Tom Brady of the week.
Yes.
And now Bill Belichick's Tom Brady of the week.
Well, I wonder what next week's gonna be.
I'm very curious
Stun
what
the
next week's
Chargers.
gonna end up being.
Stunned the Chargers.
Well, on that note, let's wrap it up with the gambling corner with
Let's
the hottest
go.
gambler in Romeoville. Some would say Ian
Unbelievable.
Blum.
It's actually unbelievable.
Another perfect week, or was it perfect? Yeah, it was perfect, right?
I don't keep count. I don't know.
I told you he doesn't even play some.
I know, it's crazy. He has.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
start
even.
placing him,
I don't
think.
play
This
some because
I'm going to start placing his.
This is
Well, now it's not going to work. It was going well until you all acknowledged it. Now it's
no. We acknowledged it last week,
I've
and you
been
went 4-0.
acknowledging. I've been acknowledging.
Yeah, we acknowledged
this every
it.
week.
Yeah.
I guess. Look, man, I've been watching football. My
Yeah, Ian, what's your
entire life.
picks? I'm gonna write them down. I'm gonna cheat.
Sometimes
Yeah,
you just
me
don't.
too.
I don't have any.
I'm cheating.
I'm on the app right now.
I send them to you guys every week after I finish the graphic. I send.
I mean, I
them
know,
every time.
but his picks are gonna be my picks. Go ahead, Ian.
Right.
What's your lock? What's his lock? What's your lock?
All right, so hold on. All right, so Mike, what's
the
your
first?
favorite?
Yeah,
this
what's
week?
the first one? Lock.
No, favorite.
Ian goes first. No.
Is it the favorite? This is the favorite, right?
No, we're going.
No,
we're
Mike's
going in
going
the
first.
Yeah,
no,
Ian's
we're
the
going in the
winner.
order we. No, we're going in the order we always going. Mike, you're first. Go ahead.
Anytime to make my picks anyway.
So you're gonna come
Favorite.
Patriots
That's
minus
how you
3.5.
do it. You just don't look.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Yes.
Patriots.
Patriots. Yes.
Minus what?
Minus 3.5. They're 3-0
3.5.
when they're away. Absolutely no brainer. Going to destroy Sam Dinky Darnold. Like normal.
Hey, he might not
like he was
play.
on the Jets
Relax.
again.
He might not play.
He's scared.
Relax.
He's scared of the Tom Brady of the week. Is why.
Oh, Mac Jones.
We just said who? Bill Belichick.
Hey, Philly B.
All right. So the favorite. Is it my turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
Yes.
All right. Since I can't make picks, I'm picking against the Jets, so the Jets can win. Colts minus 10.5. Worked last week. I'm using it again.
Because
If the Colts cover, yay, I won. If they don't, yay, the Jets made it a game.
Ian, who are you going with?
Who are we going with?
Yeah, Ian, what we got to this week?
Chill the fuck out, everybody.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for all of us to bet this and I'll lose. Oh, I cannot wait.
I can't wait.
Well-
He's gonna go 0 for 4 this week, isn't he?
Because we're all picking it. All right,
Yeah, I want the Chiefs.
Ooh.
Oh, dude. What do they even play?
The Packers.
The points or the money line?
Oh,
Yeah. What do you?
7.5.
All right.
Okay.
I will go with because it seems criminal that it's only -1, but give me Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh. Isn't maybe because it's in San Fran? Maybe.
Maybe, but I don't
Kyler's
know.
hurt. Kyler's hurt. That could be it.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. Just
Hopkins is hurt.
I still like Arizona, especially -1.
Okay.
Mike, underdog.
Jets plus 10.
I was about to say, where's your Jets pick coming in? Is it going to be the
It
lock?
was-
I
You
didn't
know-
think I'd ever see the day
I
where Mike
really
Samuelson is picking the Jets. I don't
Now,
even care about
mind
the
you,
points. You're picking them.
I really wanted to go Houston plus 6.5 because I think they're going to win. But
Do it.
I had to do
No,
it
go
for the
with your
Jets because
heart.
I called it last week. No. I had to do it
Go
for
with
the
your
Jets.
heart.
Jets
He's-
plus
hey,
10.5.
No,
My
no,
heart
he
is with
still has
the
a lock.
Jets.
He still has a lock. He can use the lock.
Yeah, I still
Mike,
got a lock.
hey,
in.
Mike. One of us is gonna win. One of us are
You're
gonna
right.
win that. One of us are
Noah?
winning.
No, who's your underdog?
So the Browns have been having a lot of controversy. I like controversy. Give me the Browns money line.
Okay.
That's plus 2.5, but I'm giving the money line because what the fuck? If
I like controversy giving them.
yeah,
Ian?
I don't feel good about any of this now. Like I feel totally uncomfortable.
pick the Jets
Why?
Ooh,
because you're like 4-0.
he doesn't want to though. Don't force him because then it's not going to end up.
Okay,
well.
my
Yeah.
bad.
Don't force.
I'll take
Ian.
the Giants.
Okay, there you go.
That's +3.
What do they play?
Playing. Let's see.
The Raiders.
Oh.
Oh god.
Noah, you actually took mine, but I had Cleveland plus 2.5.
Yeah, that's just a weird number. If they lose to 2, then boo-hoo. then I get screwed. But I think I'll just like the money line.
I like 2.5. I don't know. After watching the Bengals perform last week.
Oh, I'm literally doing it because of the controversy. I feel like they're just going to win now.
It's fair. Odell's probably going to have like 500 yards.
That's what I feel like. I feel like he's going to hit Odell now. That's how I just feel it.
Mike, what's your over-under?
I got the over-under in the Falcons Saints of over 42.
Okay. Noah.
Under in the Dolphins Texans game. I don't have the exact number. I could pull it up.
I got it. It's right here.
Dolphins Texans is 45.5.
Yeah, give me the under.
Actually, I think it's going to be over.
I can get you 46 on FanDuel.
Give me the 46. Hey, give me that extra damn point.
Nope.
Give me that damn point.
Hey, that's allowed. It's on FanDuel.
Give me that point. Give me that point. Give me
That's
that.
a legitimate sports.
Give me the 40. Give me the 46. I want the 46. Give me that half.
We'll see.
I want the push.
We will see how I feel.
Dude, I already know the score is going to be like 24 to like 22.
Both of them don't have a defense.
Texans.
Do they think they have offense? We think they got offense over there?
Well, Davis Mills he threw for like 300 yards and two of them throwing
Give me
pretty
the
well.
under. Dude, I'm always wrong. You want the game to be over? All right, I got the under.
Ian, over under.
Checking something real quick.
Oh boy. He's typing away.
He's doing his algorithm. Leave him be.
He's Googling something right now.
He's algorithm.
Googling something.
Over in the Bears Steelers.
Oh my!
It's 40. Wait. I took the over at 39.5.
Wait, Big Ben's throwing for 400. Is that what you just said? Okay.
Over 40.
That's a prop. That's the prop.
I will take the over of 48 points in the Green Bay KC game.
Oh, Jordan Love, yeah.
Someone's scoring a lot of points in this game. I don't know if it's what's going to be the Chiefs or the Packers. Someone's scoring a lot of points. I don't know which one. Someone will. Mike, your lock of the week.
Give me the Raiders -3.
Ooh.
Actually,
Frisky.
I've been doing a lot of softballs. I'm doing a lot of softballs with this money lines on huge favorites. But Noah talked about controversy. I don't think it gets any more controversial than the Raiders, right? So,
man, I might have to hop on that train.
Give me the Raiders.
Lock of the week.
I'm feeling really frisky. Give me the Bills money line. -1,000. I need at least
These
one
are the
right
softballs that I've been talking about.
I need it, dude. I need this.
That shouldn't even count.
Okay, fine.
No.
Come back to me. No, Ian said that shouldn't count.
Too late.
Come back to me. Ravens.
What?
Ravens money line.
What
That's
about
better,
them?
right?
Yeah. What?
That's better, right?
I mean, I think we should pick things that people could actually bet.
Yeah, Ravens
no one's
money
betting
line.
the Bills.
Ravens money line 260. That's not bad.
It's better.
It's supposed to be a lock. We're not supposed to mess around with these picks.
Ian, your lock of the week.
I'm scrolling here. Give me the Chargers. Bounce
Money
back
line
against
or-
the Eagles. I'll take the 2.5.
I'm seeing 1.5, but do you want 2.5?
I have 2.5 on.
We off FanDuel. We're powered by. We are powered
Get
by.
off your
FanDuel.
barstool shit.
We're
I'm
powered
on
by
ESPN.
FanDuel.
I'm on ESPN.
I'm on ESPN
okay.
too.
They're the worst. No, get off that. Get off that stuff.
All right, get out of there.
I am not allowed to look at my phone because it creates
Static electricity.
Stun grenade.
yeah. So I just don't. I'm on
Also true.
ESPN. My lock of the week. God, there's two of them.
It's got two locks.
We're plural now. I don't know. We're plural.
Well, it depends on which one do we
Dolphins
want.
playoff.
I was gonna say
lock of
I
the
can
What's
either
the Jets over under at?
I can that is at 45.5.
No. Win total. I'm on it.
Oh.
Oh my god, I forgot I placed that. How many wins do they have? 2?
Yeah, we're 2-5.
Hey, we gotta get over 6.
Oh.
Come on.
Ooh.
Come on, guys. It was over 5. I'll check that.
I can either go Dolphins -6.5 or go
Oh, you
Buffalo,
can't even bet what?
Buffalo
here it is.
-14.5. Which one do we feel it's?
Hold on. Ian, the over under is 4.5 for the Jets.
What did I give it at?
Fine, I feel very confident. Give me Dolphins -6.5.
Oh, he did it. He did it.
Oh my God.
Imagine the Texans beat. We've been saying this for the last 4 weeks. Imagine if the
Imagine
Jaguars
this
win.
team beats the
Imagine
Dolphins.
imagine this, and they do it.
Oh
Guys.
no.
Well, someone's got to
tried
get 2
calling
wins.
it.
Unless they push and go for a tie. I guess that can always happen, right? Yes, Ian?
I don't think the Lions are getting 2 wins.
Hey, they got the Bears on Thanksgiving. Never say never.
Oh, imagine that.
Ian, what did your hand raise for?
I just had like unsports related topic before we left. Nothing
sure.
long, but it's just
Sure.
I didn't know if we were ending the show after that.
No. We weren't going to end abruptly.
So I know Mike Ziegler and Mike Samuelson are into the movie game a little bit. Have you guys seen Willy's Wonderland?
I have not.
No, what is that?
So
It's Willy Wonka.
I demand. I don't ask. I demand. It's a Hulu original. So if you have Hulu, you got it.
I do.
It is.
I do.
It is Nicolas Cage.
Mr. Blum,
Yeah.
do I have to watch it?
I think you might. I think you might think it's stupid funny. So
I don't have Hulu.
You don't have. To.
I don't have Hulu.
Well then, no. If you don't have Hulu, then you can't watch it anyway.
Okay.
Nick Cage does Five Nights at Freddy's. Is more or less what it is.
What?
Oh, I've heard of this movie.
Yo,
but
hold
he
on. You got me
doesn't-
interested. Yo, you got me interested.
That character, Nick
Was it
Cage's
called Willy
character
Wonka's Chocolate
in
Factory?
that movie is probably like top 15 favorite movie characters I've ever seen in my entire life. It is bad, but it's bad in the best ways possible. He has no dialogue.
Oh
He
my
doesn't
god,
speak.
it is. It has the puppets in the background.
It's the animatronics. I need you guys to just, I don't care when, write it down.
Hold on.
It's like 90 minutes. It's quick.
I'm calling
Moves
Nate.
at a clip.
I'm calling Nate.
Watch it and just, we don't even have to talk about this again on the show. Just
I'm gonna text
text
him.
me and just
I'm gonna
let
text
me
him.
know what you thought of it.
Okay.
So, hold on,
Because I
can
watched it
just-
last night and I'm so fascinated by it and I just need as many people to see it as possible.
Hold on.
That
So
is
hold on. Can we, let me share screen here so we can wrap it up with this.
Okay, I'm seeing if Nate has a Hulu account.
So
think he
this
does.
is just so since we're
He has
entering-
probably everything. So
since we're entering week 9, we're about to be at the halfway point. I thought it's a good time to bring this back up. Here's where we currently stand. I'm going to say take the L on the Brian Flores.
I'll take the L on the Shanahan and the McCaffrey.
The offensive player and the defense.
Mine aren't terrible.
Really, all the rookies and all the players of the year.
Hold on. My offensive
Really
player
every
got
award,
my
I
offensive player. Yeah, he got hurt, bro. Hey, hold on. My Super Bowl, my MVP still good.
I think all of our
My defensive player of the year. I think he's the favorite
hold
right now.
on. Hold on. Mike and Ian's Super Bowl is that
Hey, they play each other.
Not dead yet.
not
It's
that
not
yet.
over until it's over.
Packers-
My coach of the year is probably number 1. Obviously, for obvious reasons.
What?
Ziggy's coach is hilarious.
Guess you haven't
and
seen
the
fucking
MVP
Urban Meyer
is Josh
coach.
Allen.
I mean, we all win, Josh. You know.
Let's see. Defensive player.
Dude, Miles
everyone
Garrett's the favorite.
I think I was about to say everyone except for Mike probably could still be in
Yeah.
the running there.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson's not going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year
It's
because
Chase.
Mike
Chase.
Young.
Yeah. Jamar Chase is, so Trevor Lawrence isn't either.
Yeah.
Sure, correct. Yes.
Mika Parsons is gonna win.
I'm gonna assume it's Mika Parsons.
Yeah. Good job, Ian.
Yeah.
Are we
I
sure
watched
defense?
Tom.
Are we sure defensive player might not be Diggs?
Yeah,
It
he's got
could.
7 interceptions.
That's,
Yeah,
that's
good.
a good point. Yeah.
If he somehow keeps up that pace, yeah.
Okay.
I got the coach of the year though. I'm glad I called that early.
Hey, dude, well, pull up the odds. No. Bill Belichick is not the favorite. Pull up the odds.
Well, I just want to look
Pull
at
'em
these
up.
ones too. Oh, well, I was looking at this. Let's see. 10-7 for the Dolphins. 10-7.
Why
for the
did I
Dolphins.
pick? Why do I think the Dolphins are so good?
11-6 for the Dolphins. Would Mike have them at 9-8? All right. We're
Good.
on par,
I should
guys.
have had him out.
Yeah, why'd I give him so
Look
much?
at the Jets at 6-11.
That could happen.
That's right.
Relax. They have an easy schedule. Come
Hold
on.
on. Can we look at the Bengals where Ian had the most wins at 7?
Okay, we're acting like anybody put the Bengals in first place. Like anybody. Look at anybody. Bengals fans weren't even having them in first place.
Yeah, I had him at. I think their win totals right now
Well,
are
hey,
5.
well, hey, look at Mike down here, optimistic with the Lions, 5-12.
I
You're
really
way
was.
too nice with
I
that.
was optimistic.
Let's see.
And I
Noah
was way too
3-14.
nice on the Seahawks.
Oh, Ian did 5-12. What did I
Okay,
do?
Mike.
2-15.
Bill Belichick's 40-1 to win the Coach of the Year.
Oh, I'm about to put the house on it.
Brandon
because
Staley,
it's
Mike
great.
McCarthy, Cliff Kingsbury, Sean McVay, Sean McDermott, Zach Taylor.
Oh, we did have one other thing that we did forget to mention. I guess it's kind of significant, even though the team sucks. Calvin Ridley stepping away from football for right now.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hope he gets everything taken care of. Needs to.
Saw some people give him shit, but didn't have the same energy with Simone Biles. So just gotta play if you're gonna play.
People care about their fantasy
everybody.
team. Because people care about their fantasy team too much.
Right. Also, on the movie side of it, it's a TV show. It's called Succession. It's the best show on TV. You need to watch it if you haven't.
Okay, actually, that's
season 3. It's the best show on TV.
Mike, I was going to ask. I was actually going to. That was going to be a separate text. I wasn't going to bring it up the podcast. I was debating watching it, and it seems like it's very good.
It's the
HBO?
best written show.
Yeah,
it's
HBO.
It's on HBO. It's the best written show I think I've ever seen, and it's up there with Boardwalk Empire. It's up there, Sopranos. It's right in that same mix.
I think good. tonight I'm watching that Netflix movie, the one that has the song with Cuddy and Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, that one.
Hard do they fall?
But yeah,
something like that.
Succession won 9. They won 9 Emmys last year. So just to give a reference point, the show's legit.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. All right. I believe that is all for this week. Fun week. Glad everyone's back. And yeah,
glad to be back.
Yeah, and then
Ian, I hope your Call of Duty game goes well with that headset.
I was about to say, this is the first time I think we're gonna have probably the best audio for all 4 of us.
Love it.
That's gonna be exciting. But yeah, we will see everyone next week. Deuces, everyone.
Sounds good. Talk to you guys later.